29, get ready weather.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Broadcasting live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin and Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruscin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruscin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why do they listen?
Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All righty. Back at it here on Ruscin and Zach. ESPN Arkansas, Monday afternoon, hitthatline.com. There's a bracket. Your team's not in it, though. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you, but they're not in it. I have the quintessential bracket packet that I have printed here. You can see this if you're watching the stream on YouTube or Twitch or wherever you watch these things. Men's tournament. Men's NIT, women's tournament, something called the WBIT. I think I worked for that station once. Did you?
WBIT, yeah. Arkansas's in that.
CBI, featuring 2 Arkansas teams, Little Rock and A-State. So I'm ready to go.
All of which you will throw in the trash on the way out the door today.
When it's filled out, I will. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Fill it out,
Yeah.
toss it away.
That's right. Yeah. My bracket can be bought, and what I mean by that is, whoever wants to fill it out, there's $5 in it for you to fill out my bracket in our little bracket contest. I feel a little bit guilty about this though because my name is included in the promotional material involving the bracket contest that we have on hitthatline.com. But I just like to watch the games. I don't like to obsess about the, if my bracket's right or wrong. I just want to enjoy the basketball.
Because you're not competitive.
That's right. I don't have a competitive bone in my body.
I was competitive. I was not competitive in this until I won it back-to-back years.
Yes.
So we're going for 3-peat. Going to put up another banner
for 23.
Yeah, and I've totally screwed myself on this. Last year I just kind of winged it. I knew kind of who I liked. This year I've put in a bunch of research.
Oh, you're toast.
Yeah, I'm toast. I'll be out in the first round. DQ's actually going to compete this year, not try and get a 0. And
DQ's tried to lose them all.
Yep.
Every year so far, and this year you're going to try DQ. Is that what?
Yeah.
No.
This is my year.
This is your
the year of DQ.
I'll win it.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what we got going on here, and we'll talk more about it as the week.
Do you want to do keys to the tournament? Dark horse picks. Everything everybody else has done.
Yeah, let's do everything. Everything else.
I think
is
we should just copy what everybody else has done.
You got any sound bites from the weekend?
I've got some sound bites, but I don't think DQ will like them. Abner's been back at it. Send us some more stuff.
Oh, speaking of free stuff.
Yeah.
First of all, here, let's get to this here. We got shirts.
Yeah, we did. Yep.
Someone called CRS.
Yep. Kyle brought that by
Sent
today.
us a shirt. Thank you, CRS.
Yep. Get those cleaned up and ironed up. DQ got a hoodie.
And then some little company you may have heard of known as Hewlett Packard sent us a shirt. So there you go, Hewlett Packard. So thank you for sending us your shirts. And again, we'll wear anything.
Absolutely.
Free.
Absolutely. We'll get them cleaned up.
Zach's wearing a free shirt now.
I am actually. Lurch just text me, said, hey, nice hoodie.
See?
So
isn't that creepy?
It is.
It's
a little weird.
I'm watching you.
Because the other thing is, like, you'll see somebody or somebody will say, oh, I watched the stream the other day. It's like, don't do that.
Yeah. And unlike the podcast, which we can carefully mold and craft into the best, the whole show's out there on YouTube.
Sure is.
Warts and all, even the bad parts. So we are screwed, is what I'm
Even
trying
the
to
good
say.
parts are on there. Not most of it's bad anyway.
So we are screwed, and it's just a matter of time before one of these social media, social justice warriors gets a hold of some clip, and we're finished. So,
Right.
I mean, it's just a matter of time.
Take it out of context, please.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. Something they say is, super offensive or whatever, and then we're done. So it's just a matter of time. If you're tired of us, hold on. We're almost to the finish line,
We'll load
all right?
the gun for you.
That's exactly right. We will load the gun and hand it to you. That's right.
That's what we do.
It'll be fine. So that's what's going on. Now, you can join us on the McClarty Daniel hotline, or you can sit there. I don't care. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. 866-285-4005 is how you can join us here on the McClarty Daniel hotline. That's how you can get in here and visit with us, and we can talk about the brackets, and we can talk about anything else that's happened here over the weekend in the wide world of sports and otherwise.
I can update a story that we brought you on Friday.
Yeah.
The chug contest over at On the Mark.
Yes.
There were some ringers that came in.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I'm working on getting a name, but I am told that the guys that won were very experienced.
I see. Experienced chuggers.
Veterans.
Did they say how many people entered? That's what I'm curious about.
I'll tell you this. A friend of mine entered the contest, and he is from Wisconsin. He was defending, the state of Wisconsin's honor. He got bounced in the first round. And he did it in our name, which, was, I guess, seems right going out in the first round. But apparently there were a couple.
Should have been in Rick Barnes' name.
Right.
That would have made more sense.
Yeah. So apparently some ringers came in and won the contest. But I'm working on names right now because look, if you're in a beer chugging contest, you deserve some
well, we strive for accuracy, as you all know here on the Ruscin and Zach program.
Ugh.
We strive for accuracy. Our friend here, Mr. Zachary, was sharing oxygen with one Samuel Pittman yesterday afternoon. How about that?
What a weird. It was a weird day to begin
Are you
with.
going to say what a weird guy? Because we have that
guy,
already.
Yeah. I went to the shortest St. Patrick's Day parade down in Hot Springs, and I had great seats. I was like right on the corner of the street, right at the end of the route, and like I don't know, like a full hour before the parade starts, here comes Sam on a golf cart. He's got Mrs. Pittman with him, and they put him up on this stage, and they're just up there by themselves. And I felt like the whole time he was staring at me because I was around a bunch of shorter people, and I was like shoulders taller than everybody else. So I felt like he kept just staring at me. But he was up there in a green shirt, so he's obviously going to Michigan State. And
are they open?
Give it time.
Can I tell you this? Can I read the text that
Yes,
was
please.
sent? You sent us this text, and you said he's going to Notre Dame. He's wearing green, to which I said, take him.
No, absolutely not.
Take him. Best offensive line coach in America.
But what was weird was they just put him up there, and they didn't even introduce him.
Well, they didn't want a chorus of boos to break out there at a festive
And I'm
event.
going to tell you this: the weakest hog call I have ever heard broke out.
Well,
They
were
got
drunk.
through. They got through two and quit.
They
They didn't even get to the Razorback part of it. It was like woo big, and they just quit.
petered out after two.
Yeah, it was really.
Well,
really
that'll
rough.
happen.
Right.
It's
But-
something.
Like he's sitting on the stage, and there was somebody from Yellowstone who was like the official starter. I don't know who it was. Some
Man
guy.
or woman?
It
The
was a
guy
man.
from
It was a
the
man.
guy who's from Hot Springs.
I don't know.
Wes Bentley?
I don't know. He was in a cowboy hat.
He's not from Hot Springs. Oh, was
I'm
it
sorry.
Rip?
No.
Wes
No.
Bentley went to Sylvan Hills. He lived all over the state.
Anyway, no. Then they had what's her name? Joey Lauren Adams.
Joey
was
Lauren
there,
Adams,
and
yeah.
then Emmett Smith. So I got to see Emmett, which was cool. But Sam is just sitting there the whole time, like just a bystander. just
Oh, I
watching
see
all
who
of
it
this.
was.
Who is it?
Forey J. Smith.
Yeah, that guy.
He's the older guy with the goatee in the bunkhouse on Yellowstone.
Oh, okay.
What is his name?
Shoot,
I
I
can't
didn't
remember.
watch the show enough.
I can't remember his name. He's the old guy. That runs the bunkhouse.
Anyway, it was fun. First time I'd ever done it.
Yeah.
It was a good time. But yes, I was probably 20 yards from Sam, and I felt like he was staring at me the whole time.
He wanted to kick your butt. That's what it was.
He had a drink in his hand. He was fine. We all did.
That's Lloyd on
Lloyd
Yellowstone.
from Yellowstone.
Lloyd, yeah. He's the older.
Yeah. I didn't know
with
who
the-
it
with
was.
the
I had
Fu
to have it
Manchu.
explained to me who he was. I mean, it was just,
Right.
to me, it was a dude in a cowboy hat.
Yeah. I don't think, listening to interviews I've heard, I don't believe Wes Bentley's coming back to Arkansas anytime soon.
Probably.
Just a hunch.
Probably.
I don't think he had a positive experience growing up here. So I don't think he'll be back. All right, Ruscin and Zach here on ESPN Arkansas and on hitthatline.com. 866-285-4005 is how you can join us here on the McClarty-Daniel hotline. Oh, yeah, Sam clearly wanted his road cone back that you stole. That's what it was.
Yeah. Did see the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
Well, you've mentioned that, yes. Mention that again, please.
Did see the Dallas Cowboys cheerleader.
Right, there you go.
That was fun.
There you go. We'll be back, and we'll have the very latest on all of this coming up after these important words. Stay where you are.
Did you know one of the best investments you can make? It's in yourself. At My Computer Career, in just a few months, you could start your new career in the high-demand, recession-resistant field of information technology. Isn't it time you invest in you and start a career in networking, cybersecurity, AI, or upskill to boost your current IT career? So, get the RO.
Had your fair share of financial questions. Questions like, can I afford my son's travel hockey team? What if my daughter doesn't get that soccer scholarship? Will I be able to enjoy golf in retirement? At Empower, we know these questions can be stressful. We're here to help answer your what ifs and empower what's next. Join 18 million Americans and take control of your financial future. Start today at empower.com.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hog truck.
Serve your family a delicious Easter dinner from Richard's Country Meat Market. Petit Jean ham, fresh lamb legs and chops, prime rib, tenderloin, and fresh in-shell oysters. Richard's has snow crab clusters, $13.99 a pound. And with Richard's Country Meat Market, you don't even have to worry about the sides or desserts. They've got you covered with their home-style recipes. Garlic scallop potatoes, mac and cheese, green bean casserole, sweet apple pie, and more. Plus, Richard's has the best selection of fresh fish like salmon and cod. With over 30 years in business, you know Richard's Country Meat Market is the only place to get upper choice and prime beef. Richard's makes it easy with in-store and curbside pickup. To place your Easter dinner order, call ahead 479-443-0000. That's 479-443-0000. For a delicious Easter meal, stop by Richard's Country Meat Market in Fayetteville, 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive. 479-443-0000.
I lock up my Old Spice Fiji aluminum-free dry spray to keep that 24/7 lasting freshness safe for myself. Fresh coconuts, palm trees in the wind. It's like catching waves in Fiji. Actually, I just talked myself into a refreshing spritz of Fiji. My Old Spice is missing! No!
Will your bracket be better than Matt Jones, Derek Ruskin, and the rest of the ESPN Arkansas team? Then prove it. Sign up for the hitthatline.com bracket challenge presented by On the Mark Sports Bar and Grill in Fayetteville, 810 Billiards and Bowling in Fort Smith, and Shelter Insurance agent Chris Dooley. Registration is easy. Just find the contest on hitthatline.com. The hitthatline.com bracket challenge is also brought to you in part by Walk On Sports Bistro, Century Bank of the Ozarks, Cafe Conchisme, Links at Chaffee Crossing, and Foghorns Wings.
It's a guy thing. V's Barbershop in Bentonville and Rogers is an authentic, old-fashioned barbershop with quality haircuts for men and boys. V's offers facials, beard trims, and hot lather straight-edge shaves. V's has a friendly atmosphere, and each chair has its own television where you can watch either the game or the news. They incorporate hot towels and shoulder massages into the experience as well. Go online, vbarbershop.com, or the V's app to book your appointment. V's Barbershop. It's a guy thing.
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Indigo Sky Casino is the place to play for cash and Go Rewards prizes in March. Fridays in March, pick your winnings. 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., play for your chance to win $2,500 cash. On Friday, March 29th at 10 p.m., you could be the lucky winner of $25,000 cash. Go to IndigoSkyCasino.com for all promotional rules. There's only one place to play and win. Indigo Sky Casino, the area's premier gaming destination. Highway 60 west of Seneca, Missouri.
Enjoy chef-inspired modern Ozark cuisine only at Mockingbird Kitchen in the Evelyn Hill Shopping Center, Fayetteville. Mockingbird Kitchen is open Wednesday through Sunday for dine-in and curbside takeout for lunch, dinner, and weekend brunch. Full bar menu, local beer and cider. Vegetarian, vegan, and gluten-free friendly. Dine-in, outdoor dining, curbside pickup, and online ordering available. Visit mockingbirdkitchen.com, conveniently located on your way to and from the game with free parking. Mockingbird Kitchen. Modern Ozark cuisine made from scratch, fresh food.
Are you ready to upgrade your ride? Head on over to McClarty Daniel Country. McClarty Daniel has over 1,000 used cars to choose from, so you're sure to find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. With 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale, you're never too far away from a great deal. But that's not all. If you're looking for something brand new, they've got you covered there too, with a great selection of new cars available for you to upgrade to. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to McClarty Daniel and drive away in the car of your dreams. Online at McClartyDaniel.com.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel Hotline, 866-285-4005, the most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
The news is brought to you by The Good Chair, because I had to have a place to sit. Get The Good Chair only at the Stadium Shop. Stop by and tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you would like a seat. The Good Chair. Baseball team swept Missouri over the weekend to improve to 17-2 on the year, 3-0 in the league. Next up, number 23, Auburn on the Plains. Arkansas finished their 12-game homestand 12-0. Women's basketball team accepted an invite to the Women's Basketball Invitation Tournament. They'll play third-seeded Tulsa Thursday in Tulsa.
WBEIT.
Winner of that game, this could be interesting. Winner of that game gets Washington, the Washington-Georgetown winner. You'll remember Mike Neighbors coached at Washington.
We got the golf bag to prove it in here.
We do. Your Ruskin and Zach Expos brought to you by our good friends at Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale, 479-225-8809 for all of your heat and air needs. DQ. Is it okay to say my dealer delivered the goods when you get your Girl Scout cookies?
Yes.
92.7% of you said yes. DQ, at any point during the day, could you be one of the 7 dwarves? Grumpy, sleepy, bashful, happy, sneezy, dopey, or Doc?
There's one named Doc?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He replaced Pete.
He was the ringleader.
Right. Pete was the original guy. He got replaced.
Doc like the Beatles.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Which one are you most often?
Well, some would say Grumpy. Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't say that, but I guess that one.
93.5% of you said yes, you could be a dwarf. DQ, does the prescription drug Skyrizi sound like a bunch of teenagers named it?
Yes. The Riz part? Oh my God.
Got
yes.
that Riz.
And the song?
Stupid.
What song is that?
Oh gosh. I can only hear the tune in my head.
They're all dumb. I just think we're making them up.
The only tune I know is I have type 2 diabetes and I manage it well.
Okay.
You got that?
Abner, you get that? Wow. 92.2% of you said yes. DQ.
That's Jardians, though.
Should every tequila bottle have a bail bondsman's phone number on it?
I guess.
83.6% of you said yes. I'll agree with that one. Those are your Ruskin and Zach X polls. They're brought to you by our good friends at Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale. 479-225-8809 for all of your heat and air needs.
All of your heat and air
not mine,
needs.
but yours.
That's right. Yours and mine. Yes. Mr. Pibb on the McClarty Daniel hotline texting in here. Brown losing to Yale was the worst beat of the weekend. Brown had this game. They were up 6 with under a minute to go, and they lost at the gun.
Brown Bears.
To the Yaleys.
It happens,
man. And are they the Bears, actually?
Yeah, I believe so.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. But, yeah, they had it. And they haven't been to the tournament since 86, I think it was. And they had the game, and then they didn't have the game anymore. So the Yale Bulldogs are back in the dance. And don't they play an SEC team?
They got Auburn.
Auburn, yeah, that's right. Yeah, right. The Auburn Tigers.
I love bracket day because bracket day is you get to we got a whole the sports are winding down, and this is like the last major thing that you can bet on, basically. So I'm very excited about it. I didn't see the bracket till this morning. And I looked at it. I raced through it. I've gone through a few iterations. I think I'm starting to narrow things down. They're going to get past the Sweet 16.
I don't love that Richard Pitino is their coach.
I understand.
I can't look past.
I understand that
sucks.
The South and the West. I was going through like the basketball power index today, and the South and the West are the ones that have the most games that are toss-ups. And I consider a toss-up anything like 55%. One team's 55% or less. Both of them have 3. So those could be the two where, your bracket just gets slaughtered in those two. And, you and I both love Houston, but Drake got a Houston jersey from, what's his name? Yeah, it's over. So you can scratch Houston off. UConn's a defending champion. That never happened. Scratch them off. Play the game. Play the elimination game.
I can honestly say this. I don't trust any of these 68 teams.
No.
I don't trust any of them.
No.
UConn, no one repeats. Houston is, Kelvin Sampson still in charge. And Iowa State beat the hell out of them in the Big 12 title game. It was they turbo clocked them, if there was such a thing. And then I don't trust anybody else. Tennessee has Rick Barnes. Purdue has Matt Painter. I don't trust any of these. And then I'm watching Sports Center this morning, and all of their experts out of that West bracket have picked 1 versus 2. So that's not going to happen. It's not going to be North Carolina and Arizona out of the West. So now I'm just I think I'm actually going to do what everyone says they're going to do. I'm going to flip a coin this year. And the home team will be heads, and the visiting team will be tails, and I'm just going to flip a coin 60 some odd times. What is it? It's 68 teams. There's 67 games, I think. That's right.
Everybody's got a flaw, like a fatal flaw.
Yeah. And the little guys have, at least there was a point where the little guys, the smaller schools had like 1 player.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now they might have 2.
Well, they've got 2 that may be on your team next year.
That's right. So you can't just automatically put all the 2s in. Or I think Stetson will beat UConn. How about that? How about that for a hot take, huh?
No.
The Hatters.
That's just dumb.
Now, they won 22 games. The 16s aren't 16s anymore.
Okay.
When they've got 22, 25 wins.
I hear you, but UConn is the best team in the country. They're not going to lose to Stetson.
But that is not that's not the exercise.
But
the exercise is not determining who the best team is. Because if you have a bad day, the day of your game, you're sunk. It's over.
True. You got to look through. You got to start looking at statistical trends. Where are the most upsets? 4-13, 5-12. That's when we get most of our upsets. You're looking for, one of those teams, JMU, to beat Wisconsin. Wisconsin sucks. JMU's like 30. They got 31 wins. 31. What did they get? Yeah, 31-3.
Wisconsin blew it yesterday with Illinois.
The one I'm struggling with is McNeese State.
Who they got?
That's Will Wade. And McNeese is one of those teams. Like Gonzaga.
Oh, they're going to beat Gonzaga.
You think?
Gonzaga's not that good this year.
No, Gonzaga's not.
Yeah. And they got Will Wade.
They're 30-3. And that's but again, you're running it up against the Southland.
Why don't I just pick them based on who has the most wins all the way across the board? Maybe I'll do that.
What usually happens? You get a couple of weird upsets in the first round, but then it settles down.
What usually happens is by 3:30 on Thursday, it's in the trash for me. But what I'm saying is, if you're going like through the bracket thing, and you've got like
higher seeds are more often than not going to make the Final Four. You play the percentages. Get your 1, 2, 3s, and 4s. That's pretty much where your Final Four teams are going to come from. You might miss one here, there, but I don't know. I good. Dickinson hadn't played in 10 days.
Yeah, I don't like.
I don't
Kansas
like Kansas at all.
I don't like them. No,
I don't like them.
I don't know who I like. I like Longwood. I think they'll win.
You don't even know where Longwood is.
It's somewhere in the United States.
In Roanoke, Virginia.
Okay, well, they're your people then. There you go.
No.
The lost colony of Roanoke.
Texas Tech.
Oh, I don't like Texas Tech at all.
Texas Tech.
Do you think Dutcher's going to leave San Diego State and go to Michigan?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
He's a Michigan man.
Yeah, I understand, but he's in a great spot out there.
Well, I know that, but
he's winning a bunch.
But they got more money at Michigan.
They're always a 1 to 5 seed. They're great. They're fine. And I like San Diego State to get the Sweet 16. Love San Diego State.
Here's a text on the McClarty Daniel hotline out of the 417. Skyrizzi is unneeded and over-medicating shouldn't be celebrated. Rockefellers took over the food/medical system and by the 1940s introduced a massive program of chemical additives to the food supply. And then
I have a low IQ.
And then there's more. There's more.
Oh, there's more. Oh, good.
That's right. Apparently, life expectancy is plummeting and infertility is exploding.
Sir, the question was, does Sky Rizzy sound like a bunch of teenagers named it?
The question was, how does that song go? After your question, the other question was, how's that song?
Your dad's text in. He wants to know, are we really talking about sports and do we have to work Thursday and Friday? Yes, we have to work Thursday and Friday.
I don't know. I may
Nelson,
be experiencing affliction that may take me out of commission.
What, are you getting a vasectomy?
No worse. I told you about all my problems.
Nelson, listen.
What?
Nelson's got bigger problems. Can you figure out your freaking living room? Because it's bothering my man here. It's bothering my man here.
I don't know what I'm more stressed about. The fact that they can't organize furniture or
you say they do this every year.
Every year.
They lived in the house for over 30 years.
Yes, they
How
have.
many different ways can you do it?
I don't know.
Okay. Take it all out. Make it into like a wiffle ball field. Really change it up.
I mean, all you need are lawn chairs and a TV, really. When you get down to it, what do you need?
I totally agree.
What is furniture? What are possessions?
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. I don't know. I called yesterday and they were in the middle of rearranging the furniture. So that became a game of let's set the phone down and argue while Derek listens on the speakerphone. So that was fun. And then I called today and they were not happy about something. And it's like the TV is like sticking out. Oh, they broke the piece of furniture. Well, it was already broken, but they broke it worse. The piece of furniture that the TV is on. So now they have to get another one.
He's saying the problem is the oversized couch. Well, no, you shouldn't have bought it. That's on you.
Well,
no. If the problem is an oversized couch, not a regular sized couch or a small couch, the problem is an oversized couch. You splurged. You bought it. That's on you.
And then I was driving to work and there was a recliner on the side of 49. I'm like, hey, y'all want this?
Yeah, you could have grabbed that.
I mean, seriously, there was a brown recliner on the side of the road. Looked pretty good.
Yeah, right. I mean, what?
It hadn't rained in a couple of days. It's probably fine by now.
Cleaning, you'd have been all right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Dream a little dream, man.
You fumigate this chair. It's a quality item. Like Cousin Eddie said.
There's no animal in it.
No, of course not. No, that's right. Yeah.
DQ.
All you need is a futon, really. That's all you need.
Okay, I'm told that futon and Christmas lights are bad. DQ?
For someone your age?
Hey.
For someone of anyone.
Like any age.
Christmas lights is still kind of popular.
Is it?
Or like not the colored Christmas lights, but the just the twinkly ones.
Uh-huh.
But I would say it's
You
bad.
mean year round?
Yeah, in your room.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Like string lights.
I could not imagine that.
But
How do you sleep?
Well, you unplug them.
Oh. I guess that makes sense.
But futons are bad.
Great question out of the 870. DQ, since your dad has so much experience moving your furniture, could he help out the Ruskins?
He did tell me where I should put my couch in my
sure
very
he did.
tiny apartment.
I'm sure he told you.
I told them to get a professional to help them,
we
get
can
this place
Kenny to
organized.
do it.
Get this place
Kenny
organized.
probably also hang the TV on the wall.
Well,
He's
that's
done
also
that like 12 times.
My father wants the TV hung on the wall. My mother is opposed to it. That's
Well,
another point of contention.
Let's bring
here.
Kenny in. Kenny can show him.
I don't know why she's opposed to hanging a TV on the wall, but she is.
Well, because it could fall. Gravity. It's very simple.
I have put a TV on the wall, and it's not falling down. If I can do it, anyone can. Okay, anyone can do it.
Abner would like to know how much your dad had to fork over for the plastic cover for the oversized couch.
Do you know? Do you know what you need to hang a TV? A stud finder. And I am the stud finder, so there you go.
That's a cleaner version of that. So thank you.
You're welcome. I do what I can for the people. You know what I mean? That's what I do.
Oh God, guys, let the Sky Rizzy thing go. Okay, just let it go. I won't repeat the poll question. Just let it go. I don't want any more information on it. I don't care.
I listened to the commercial.
Oh, did you?
How's
it
go?
goes like no.
Oh yeah,
Nothing is everything.
I'm glad that was clean.
Yeah, I know that one. That's right. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I've made a mess over here.
What did you do?
So before the show, I was gesticulating with great fervor over here, and I knocked over my tea, and now I think there's a leak in the tea, and now it's all over the table. And somebody caught me. Yes, I was wiping tea off of the table here with my sleeve, because that's the kind of hey, hog's gonna hog. What can I say? So yeah, I was doing that. Now there's like a mess under here. Look, paper towel. It's soaked. Look at this thing.
That's disgusting.
It's tea. So now I need another roll of paper towels or something in here. These are my problems, not anybody else's, but they are my problems.
Nelson, your dad, pointing out that Sky Rizzy and Manjaro are the same jingle.
Now, what does Manjaro do?
DQ?
I have no idea.
Okay.
They have a drug now. I saw this commercial over the weekend. Like, if your antidepressant isn't working enough, you take this one too. I swear to God, it's the truth.
You know what that is? That's the pill form of mom water. If you're not getting drunk fast enough, here, have some mom water.
Are you still depressed? Take this pill. Good Lord.
Oh, God.
How many pills are we going to have?
It's unbelievable. Pills. Thank you.
I could use some pills.
You want pills?
Yeah. Who's got the pills? Our lines are open. 866-285. I'm kidding. We're joking around here. Everybody calm down. All right. Calm down. Let's see here. Big Mike and Joyce, when people are dancing in the commercial while the announcer is talking about death being a possible side effect. That is a great part, isn't it? You know, they're out there having a cornhole tournament or whatever, and oh, it's so close, and then side effects may include death,
schizophrenia, and death. Dancing around like Julie Andrews at the top of the mountain. Right. Okay, that's a dated reference. Song of music. Yeah,
Sound of music. Yes, of course. Of course. The hills are alive. Yeah. Let's see here. Dr. K wants to know, is 1 run in 3 games too much?
Yes.
Asking for Mizzou.
Yes. Yeah.
1 run? That's all they got?
They got one
damn run.
That's Missouri really lighting up the score.
Harry Doyle special over the weekend for Arkansas and the Missouri Tigers.
Here we go. It was only a matter of time till our meth head out of Missouri texted in. Someone need some pills? No, sir. No, sir. No, we're good. Thanks.
Yeah. Skeeter wants Dave Van Horn arrested for bullying.
Really?
Remember, Skeeter's a Missouri fan, for those of you that don't follow along closely. There you go. I wouldn't say bullying. Like, you didn't get 20-5 hung on you. Like, every game went 9 innings. There wasn't a run rule.
Oh, here we go.
Pipe down.
Here are the side effects. You want to know the side effects for Manjaro?
Side effects include.
Here we go.
Wait a minute.
Wait, what's it supposed to cure?
Oh, yeah, that's a.
Furthermore, are they considering buying time?
I don't know.
Well, if they are, we love them and we hope that they are very successful. In the meantime,
it's a weight loss drug.
Oh, good.
Common side effects.
Common side effects include
nausea, diarrhea, decreased appetite, vomiting, constipation. I don't know what that word is. Abdominal pain.
Diomystritis.
It's dyspepsia.
Oh, dyspepsia. You don't want that.
Yeah, constipation.
I had that. You don't want that.
Severe stomach problems. Eye side effects. Vision changes. Thyroid problems. Gallbladder problems.
Great. Where do I sign? But you'll look great in a swimsuit.
That's correct.
Sign me up.
Whoo. All right.
But death is not a side effect.
No,
so they
no,
got
no,
that going for them. You will live. You may not have a pleasant life, but you will live.
I saw that Sky Rizzy commercial. Just like, I mean, the kids are naming these things now. They're going to like their 8-year-olds. It's like, just give me.
Oh, I know. The names are crazy.
What's something you say? Sky Rizzy. Oh, all right, well.
I think Boogaloo is going to be one of these days. Like, are you having issues? You should try Boogaloo and ask your doctor.
Now, here's a great question. Can we get the Battle Line trophy back for the baseball win?
Nice.
How many baseball wins equal a football win?
Nice try. Nice try. No.
Okay.
That's a football thing. I see you working out there.
Now,
I see how Hog fans work. They're always trying to find a back entrance to stuff here.
Technically, Arkansas has won 5 in a row against Missouri. 2 basketball games, 3 baseball games.
Do it in November.
Okay.
Do it in November.
Right.
Beat Eli. It's the only thing that counts.
You got to
quit trying to get a shortcut.
You got to claw it from his dead, lifeless fingers.
The only people trying to get shortcuts are people that know they can't win an honest game. I don't like this. I mean, go beat them on the field. You got Bobby Petrino now. Figure it out.
Your dad wants to know how you have diarrhea and constipation at the same time. Nelson, at your age, you're going to find out.
It is quite. It's
today.
quite interesting. Quite interesting how that happens. Ooh. All right, this is ESPN Arkansas and on hitthatline.com. All right, I'll save that one here for a minute. Let me tell you about the bracket challenge. Will your bracket be better than Matt Jones, me, or the rest of the ESPN Arkansas team? Well, prove it. Go to the hitthatline.com bracket challenge presented by On the Mark Sports Bar and Grill in Fayetteville, 810 Billiards and Bowling in Portsmouth, and Shelter Insurance Agent Chris Dooley. Registration is easy. Just find the contest on hitthatline.com. The hitthatline.com bracket challenge is also brought to you by Walk On Sports Bistro, Century Bank of the Ozarks, Cafe Con Chisme. Is that right?
That is 100% correct.
Links at Chaffee Crossing and Foghorns Wings. Sign up today at hitthatline.com and see if you can beat me. Spoiler, you can and probably will. All right, we'll be back here after these important messages. There we are.
Hey, y'all, it's Crystal from Cards. Start off your new year with a new deal. Sign up for residential trash service today and get 13 months for the price of 12. This offer is valid through the end of the year, and you have to mention the Ruscin and Zach Show to get this New Year's deal. Cards is operated with our customers in mind, and we are headquartered right here in Arkansas. You can sign up today online at cardsrecycling.com or give us a call, 877-592-2737.
Would you like to cut your heating bills without cutting comfort? Lower your utility costs while enjoying warm and consistent comfort this season with a highly efficient furnace from Luxair. Have your contractor call J&B Supply to hook you up with a new Luxair system perfectly suited for your home. Luxair provides optimal comfort, exceptional energy savings, and lasting performance. J&B Supply, where the professionals go for all their HVAC and plumbing needs since 1968. Locations in Fort Smith, Springdale, and Bentonville.
Get ready for a new year of work with limited time savings on Bobcat equipment at Bobcat of Northwest Arkansas and Rogers. Get as low as 0% for 72 months on a Bobcat compact tractor, or choose a free front-end loader when you buy with cash. Special offers are also available on Bobcat zero-turn mowers with financing as low as 0% for 48 months, or rebates up to $900 on select models. Call Bobcat of Northwest Arkansas or come by to get these great deals. Hurry, these offers end March 31st. Some exclusions apply.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, this is Garen Armstrong with Shamrock Roofing and Construction. That small roofing company my father started 45 years ago has now become one of the largest roofing companies in America by following one rule, the golden rule. No one can install a better roof at a better price, a better warranty than Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Let our local family serve your family. Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Call today or visit us online at shamrockroofers.com.
After I drop the kids off, I have to run across town for a meeting, hit the gym during lunch. Jake has soccer tonight, and Emily has gymnastics? Oh, did I turn on the crock pot this morning?
With a never-ending to-do list, it's easy to forget something important, like setting up a life insurance plan with Shelter Insurance. Your local Shelter agent can show you how to create a safety net for your family. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Call Derek Wardlow in Rogers or Carrie Earwood in Rogers.
If you've been searching for the best Chicago-style pizza outside of the Windy City, head on over to Gasano's Pizza. Gasano's is your premier sports bar. Enjoy that perfect slice of pizza and catch all of the March basketball games. And their mad specials, including 20% off appetizers, $5 hog shots, $2 canned beer, and $1 off 22-ounce domestic drafts. Dine in only during the NCAA games. Gasano's Chicago-style pizza, your destination for the best pizza, coldest drinks, and friendliest service. And March basketball.
Precision Overhead Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all of your overhead door needs. Fully licensed and insured, with locations in Rogers and Fort Smith, serving all of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. Give them a call today at 844-PDS-STORE or online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. And congratulations to the team at Precision Overhead Door, back-to-back winners of the Best of Award, Gold Best Garage Company in Northwest Arkansas, and also winners of the River Valley Precision Overhead Door.
Let Sassy's Barbecue cater your next event or watch party. Sassy's had some of the best pulled pork, brisket, smoked chicken, award-winning smoked wings, and baby back ribs there is. And to make the crowd go wild, don't forget Sassy's great homemade sides like mac and cheese, baked beans, and loaded baked potato salad. If you can't make the game, come watch the Hogs at Sassy's Red House on College or on the biggest TV in Fayetteville on Sassy's Patio off Weddington. When it comes to barbecue, catfish, burgers, and more, nobody does it better than Sassy's. Eat, drink, and be sassy.
We have a beautiful but cold day today across Northwest Arkansas. Hey there, I'm meteorologist Majestic Storm with your 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. We have nothing but blue skies and sunshine today. Temperatures this afternoon only rise into the upper 40s, plus a northerly wind today will bring gusts of 20 to 25 miles an hour, making it feel even colder than it already is. Overnight lows tonight dip down into the upper 20s before rising into the upper 60s tomorrow. I'm meteorologist Majestic Storm with your 4029 Get Ready Weather.
ESPN 99.5. We don't care if you love them or you hate them. All we ask is that you keep listening. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
It's 18 minutes until the hour here.
We are admiring British television right now. It is something
right.
else. Wow.
Oh man. Well, I think this is one of my favorite portions of the program through the years. I don't know about all of yours. No, not Hockey Corner. Close though. I believe we have nautical news.
We do have nautical news, Derek. DQ, Shenanigans today is the oldest cargo vessel operating in the Great Lakes, caught fire and sunk over the weekend.
Oops.
Coast Guard's reporting the Cuyahoga, 81-year-old service ship, sunk on Lake Erie after catching on fire. DQ, are you okay?
That is sad.
We've lost the vessel is 18 meters long, beam to beam. That's an industry term.
Oh,
yep.
beam to beam.
That's right. Built in 1943 as the 10th in a series of 16 A1 type maritime class bulkers. Yeah, bulkers. Back in its heyday, the vessel was one of the most unique and stylish vessels in service. It's now at the bottom of Lake Erie as it sinks.
What was on it?
Nothing at the time. It's
Nothing was on it?
It's a mystery as to how the fire started.
An empty vessel.
Yep. It supplied
it
supplied iron ore to the mills in the production of tanks, aircrafts, and artillery during World War II. Was later acquired by Lower Lakes in 1995 and sunk over the weekend. So there you go.
Does it take much to sink an empty ship?
I don't know. Hang on. I would ask my grandfather. He sunk a ship. I don't know.
And he was on our side.
Yeah. He sunk a U.S. ship. Yeah, really, really, really proud. Also, we have one more little tidbit.
Ryan started the fire.
The Indian Navy has rescued workers off of a ship that was hijacked by Somali pirates. Now,
Ooh,
you love Somali
I
pirate
don't
news.
love them, but I love learning about them.
Okay.
Yo ho, yo ho.
The Indian Navy has sent special commandos in to rescue the crew of the Ruin. That's Ruen. Like a weird name.
Wait a minute. They named the boat Ruin?
Ruin. Yeah.
That's not great.
Yeah, it had been hijacked by Somali pirates 17 days ago. They rescued the crew members. The Indian Navy stated on social media that they had all 35 pirates. Greatest line in the history of cinema is at the end of what was that Tom Hanks movie? Captain Phillips.
Captain Phillips.
When he says, Captain Phillips is safe and all of your friends are dead.
Yeah.
Great line. But
it's good.
That's a lot of pirates.
I am the
It's
captain
usually
now.
not that many.
35 pirates have
do it.
been arrested and detained.
Did they walk the plank?
See, I'll bet you if we did that,
the plank?
Yeah, you make them walk the plank.
Was that ever really a punishment, or did they just make it up?
The pirates would just send them out over the plank.
Oh, okay.
But I mean,
Then
if
just shoot them.
You do this a couple of times, the pirates are going to think twice.
Seems more efficient to just shoot them. Well, walk the plank. You know,
Right.
you might jump off the board like Luke did in that Return of the Jedi, or
Like
something.
the Turk said in The Godfather, blood is a big expense. So you just
You remember when R2D2 shot the lightsaber out of his head and Luke caught it and started fighting everybody on that boat?
Yep.
You know, Leia was half naked. Remember that whole deal? Yeah. All right.
Something you'd like to talk about?
No, that's the scene.
Anyway, DQ, if I
Choked
find any
out on
more,
Jabba the Hutt with the chain.
if I find any more Somali pirate
That
news,
is
I found this great website. Oh, and one other thing that we can talk about in maritime news.
All right.
We had a container ship at the port in Evap, Turkey, ran into a bunch of cranes and collapsed them, which, to be fair, is very hard to do because cranes are on like land.
Yeah.
And the ship hit them and collapsed all the cranes.
Very expensive to rent, also, apparently.
That took place late Saturday afternoon. The ship's okay, but the cranes, not so much.
The cranes kind of fell over.
Yeah, the cranes are now in the bottom of the port. So,
I see. Yeah.
so there you go. There's your nautical news.
Nautical news. Somali pirates.
Right.
And
the Cuyahoga.
And the Cuyahoga sunk.
Edmund Fitzgerald, when you need him to write a song about the great Cuyahoga.
Well, what's his name? Gordon Lightfoot is sadly no longer with us. Who is our songwriter of record for
It's
Shipwrecks?
got to be Bob Dylan. I mean, he's the best lyricist we have.
I just learned he's still alive.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
I've been listening to him.
DQ is
Robert Zimmerman.
DQ is a deep dive into Bob Dylan.
Really?
I love Bob Dylan.
What
now.
an interesting thing to deep dive into.
I love him.
What's the best song?
Ooh, I really like the song Senor.
Ooh, Senor. Well, you've gone deep into the catalog here.
But I love the song Changing of the Guards, too.
Also deep in the catalog.
Huh.
He's good.
Okay.
I like his voice, actually.
Ooh.
I thought it was annoying. I like it
you've
now.
warmed up to it.
I've warmed up to it, yeah.
Yeah. Bob Dylan.
Yeah. Yeah, she told me that. Look,
Bob
we
Dylan,
can-
one of the few people to win a Nobel Prize and just go, no, I don't want it.
Yeah, he did.
Because you have to go out there to, where is that, Stockholm, to get the trophy or whatever? And he
Who
was
doesn't want a nice weekend in Stockholm?
he's like, I'll just stay here in Minnesota.
Mr. Pibb, keeping up with the notes. She loves Bob Dylan and Somali pirates.
I don't love Somali pirates.
You love stories about
I
Somali
like
pirates.
learning about them. It's interesting.
Okay. They come in on these like
The little
dinghies.
boats,
The
yeah.
little-
And they hide the guns too, obviously. But
like if you get within like 100 yards,
yeah,
you
you're a goner.
It's over for you.
Good to know.
If you see the pirates, you better have like a security system on your boat or like barbed wire or something, because you only need like 2 or 3 pirates to overtake a ship.
Can you use a cannon? Will a cannon
like
work?
with a cannonball?
Yeah.
It seems it's inaccurate.
Well, so
but-
apparently a lot of problems. Not to get too into this.
Oh, let's do
but,
it. We're here.
Apparently, a lot of problems that these like shipping companies have. They can't hire private security because it costs too much.
Right.
Or the places that they're porting to have like really strict gun laws, so they can't have guns on the boat.
Okay.
And these pirates know that.
Uh-huh.
They cracked the code.
I read this book about pirates like a year ago.
Why?
I don't
Bob
know.
Dylan and Somali
Yeah,
pirates
Somali pirates.
literature.
I don't know.
Wow.
Oh.
Hmm.
That's
Okay.
very interesting. Well, I mean, it is. I mean,
Wow.
they're fascinating people. They're the last pirates we know of, right? Like there aren't any more pirates.
I don't think so.
DQ, Corey would like to know if you would sit on the same side of a booth with a Somali pirate.
I wouldn't. I don't like them.
Okay. Huh. All right. Good to know.
JW DQ is recommending Blood on the Tracks by Bob
Okay.
Dylan.
I like the songs of his that sound like you're in a movie scene and it's raining and you're really depressed. Like those songs are the best of his.
Okay.
If you can can picture what or hear in your head what I'm describing.
You need Sky Rizzy, apparently. This guy. Holy cow.
DQ, do you believe, a FedEx guy would like to know, do you believe that the missing bobbleheads from the Pittsburgh Penguins were taken by Somali
question.
pirates?
Maybe.
They're at the top of my suspect list. I don't know about yours.
Kevin Prairie Grove points out DQ, an expert on all things Fayetteville and Somali pirates.
That's right, yes.
I don't know. I read this book last year and it really got me thinking.
Okay, I'll ask. Do you think more about Somali pirates or Boomer Esiason?
Great question.
I definitely think about pirates more.
Okay.
Or Boomer.
Huh.
Wow.
Wow.
What if Bob Dylan did a song about the Somali
there you go.
pirates? It's a great
You'd probably
idea.
write a good one.
Would you be willing to intern with the Somali pirates?
I wouldn't. I don't like them. I really should say I do not like Somali pirates.
You got
I think it's very interesting that piracy is still real.
You got no guns. We're coming on board.
DQ, have you seen the movie Captain Phillips?
No.
Oh, you need to watch that.
I
it's
went
the
to
only
this-
It's the best movie about Somali pirates.
I think
correct?
it is the
We
definitive.
went to
yes.
this really cool museum in Boston, and it was a pirate museum. Oh my god, it was so good. But it was not
Pirate
about modern day pirates. It was about
the
back
old
then.
pirates. Yeah.
But it was so fun.
Long John Silver.
Are you going to be running for the presidency of the Somali Pirates
No,
this year? Huh. What about the Pittsburgh Pirates?
Lovable
know.
losers.
I
Dude,
don't really like
they're
the
your team to watch.
pirate mascot.
You don't like the parrot?
No.
Okay.
The Jolly. What's the parrot's name?
DQ
Bucko.
Patrick. This is a great one.
Parrot?
This one's a thinker. Patrick in Colorado Springs, who's a member of the Space Force, would like to know, DQ, do you think about pirates like men think about the Roman Empire?
Oh yeah,
I
maybe
think about pirates a lot.
that's about right. Once a week, you'd
Like
say?
once a week,
Yeah.
probably.
There it is. Same as the Roman Empire.
Somali pirates or Jack Sparrow?
I've never seen that movie.
What?
I've never seen it.
I've seen the first one, and that's it.
Maybe I
You
would
can
like
stop
it.
after the first one.
Maybe I'd like it because
The first one's pretty good.
the only thing I've ridden rode the pirate ride at Disney World.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Bob and Branson wants to be actually guy. He says, to be clear, billionaire shipping magnates can afford to pay armed guards. They just don't because they're cheap. That's right.
That's one.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Here's a text out of the 870 DQ. What is your favorite blizzard?
Ooh.
It's a great
From
question.
the-
From DQ.
You turn
Okay,
it
so
upside
they
down.
have this cotton candy one for the
yeah.
months of like July and August. It's really good, but it's really, really sweet.
Do they just turn the cup upside down to show off?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's theater.
it's pure
It's
show
show
off.
business.
All right.
Yeah, showbiz. Of course. It's showbiz. Absolutely. What do you think of Captain Hook, DQ? You like him?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wes in Springdale says, DQ surprises me every day. Loves pirates, hates local callers.
I don't love pirates.
And the Razorbacks, apparently.
It's very interesting to learn about.
Been
these
killing
things.
recruiting.
yeah,
Having
they're
DQ
killing-
in
yeah,
here
DQ
wearing
in
the
here,
other
yeah.
team's shirt.
Yeah, what do we got on today?
It's just some saloon.
Oh, some
Saloon?
I don't know. It's not mine. It's from Montana.
Let's go back.
It's a saloon in Montana.
It's not yours?
The 2-bit saloon.
It's not yours?
No.
Community closet?
Something like that.
Okay.
I go in the closet and I say that's mine.
And possession is 9/10
It
of the
is.
law.
It is.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Somali pirates. So I'll keep that in mind as I search for more nautical news.
Yeah, I like that. I like when these stories start to leak out.
Guys, I'm moving to Somalia, getting in the piracy game.
Oh, he is not moving to Somalia. There's no doubt about that.
No cable.
Not happening. Ruscin and Zach here with you on ESPN Arkansas and on hitthatline.com. Hey, United Roofing and Waterproofing brings you the Ruscin and Zach podcast every day. Joey Viviano has always excelled on the residential side and also offers the same great service commercially. If you're a business owner in Arkansas and you're sick of striking out with other companies, call Joey. Consultations are always free. Schedule them online at unitedrw.com. Call Joey at 479-312-7369. 312-7369. United Roofing and Waterproofing. Ruscin and Zach.
It's Monday, March 18th. Hope everyone enjoyed their St. Patty's Day weekend. I'm Brandon Evans, getting you back in the swing of things with this 4029 News live, local, late-breaking update. Springdale police say former Arkansas Lieutenant Governor Mark Darr was arrested on DWI charges following a crash on March 7th. There's also been another arrest following a deadly shooting last month at Lake Fayetteville. We'll have more on both of those stories tonight. Weather-wise, a chilly start to the work week. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee tells us if we warm up this week and when the next chances of rain arrive. In entertainment news, officials with Steel Horse Rally say they're partnering with the U.S. Marshals Museum this year with a free exhibit on antique motorcycles. Our Phil Reed explains what else people who attend can expect when this year's edition rolls into Fort Smith. Don't forget all the news you need anytime you need it's right there at your fingertips, 4029tv.com and the free 4029 News app. I'm Brennan Evans. Join me and Allison Wise tonight on 4029 News.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Walk-Ons is always a win. Whether it's a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weeknight dinner, Walk-Ons has you covered. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers and cocktails. Dig into mouth-watering menu items like po' boys, gumbo, and voodoo shrimp, plus fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads. Find your nearest location in Rogers, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Conway, and coming soon to Little Rock, or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win.
Bounce on into Crabtree RV Center in Alma, Arkansas for the best deals on new and pre-owned RVs. Whether you're looking for a motorhome, travel trailer, fifth wheel, or toy hauler, we have them all here at Crabtree. So avoid the madness of crowded cities and hotels this summer by taking your family team on the open road with the perfect RV from Crabtree RV Center. Conveniently located at the junction of I-40 and I-49, family owned and operated since 1950. Crabtree RV Center, making your family's dreams come true for over 70 years.
It's a guy thing. V's Barbershop in Bentonville and Rogers is an authentic, old-fashioned barbershop with quality haircuts for men and boys. V's offers facials, beard trims, and hot lather straight-edge shaves. V's has a friendly atmosphere, and each chair has its own television where you can watch either the game or the news. They incorporate hot towels and shoulder massages into the experience as well. Go online, vbarbershop.com, or the V's app to book your appointment. V's Barbershop. It's a guy thing.
Swift's Jewelry specializes in bridal sets, custom jewelry, and repairs. All work is done on-site by their professional, courteous team. Swift's Jewelry can engrave anything, including watches, knives, flasks, wedding bands, and more. And for the honk fan of your life, they have officially licensed Razorback jewelry. Get her something she'll love, wearing to the big game. Swift's makes your purchase easy with 0% financing for 18 months. That's low payments with no interest for a year and a half. Swift's Jewelry on the square in Fayetteville next to Hugo's, your personal jeweler since 1956.
McDonald Eye Associates is the name Northwest Arkansas knows it can trust for LASIK vision correction. We've worked hard to earn that trust, and we've also worked hard to make LASIK with skilled surgeons and the latest technology affordable for everyone. With 0% financing and low monthly payments, we're sure to have an option for your budget, and you can enjoy the benefits of great vision knowing you got a great value. Call 521-2555 and schedule your free consultation today. McDonald Eye Associates. Experience you can trust.
Your one-stop shop for everything golf. Golf USA in Fayetteville. The best selection, the biggest brands. Titleist, Callaway, Ping, TaylorMade, Mizuno, PXG. Great golf apparel by Travis Matthew, FootJoy, Adidas, Nike, Bad Birdie, and William Murray. And Golf USA has been a Golf Digest top fitter 6 years in a row. They have full club repair and 2 hitting bays for custom fittings and indoor play. We are as golf as it gets at Golf USA, 3184 North College in Fayetteville.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. You need the Lindbergh team, home of Arkansas's only instant offer program. Get a cash offer on your home in only 72 hours. Lindbergh Real Estate Group is the #1 team in Arkansas with over $1 billion sold and voted best of the best 10 years in a row, serving all of Northwest Arkansas, Missouri, and now the River Valley. Find out more at LindberghTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Broadcasting live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin and Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruscin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruscin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why do they listen?
Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, we're back here on Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas Monday afternoon. I think the only bet. I'm going to treat this like a golf tournament and just pick somebody and see what happens. Someone that I like with a decent value on the Bet Saracen app just to win the whole thing here. Like, for example, you like New Mexico. Is that correct?
I've identified a couple of teams that I think have a really good shot to pull off the first round upset. And that's as far as I've gotten. It's just through round one. But New Mexico's one of them. Oregon's another one. I really like Oregon. The 11 coming out of there. And James Madison. And I don't care if it's Colorado State or Virginia, they'll beat Texas.
You can get ACC tournament champion NC State at plus 15,000 right now on the Saracen.
They're not making it out of the first round.
Alabama plus 4,000.
That is a team that the quote-unquote experts say you should not invest in. That's not a team I have them getting beat by St. Mary's. I love St. Mary's. Love me some St. Mary's.
SEC champ Auburn at plus 1750 to win the whole thing here.
Very trendy pick.
Yes. North Carolina at a decent value, plus 1,500.
That's not a good team. They've got so many flaws.
The favorite is obviously UConn, followed by Houston, Purdue, and Arizona.
Feel good about any of those? I mean, I feel good about UConn, and I feel pretty good about Houston. The rest of the field could be anybody.
I'm telling you, I'm going to flip a coin this year. That's how I'm going to fill out this bracket on
You have as good.
Everyone says they're going to do it. No one actually does it. I'm going to do it. This is the year.
Why don't you just sit down and we'll set up the matchup so you can just do it with a blindfold on.
I'll also may consider letting the dogs pick the games.
That would be good.
Like, I don't know how I would do that exactly. Like, my left hand would be like the home team and the right hand would be the visiting team or something like that. Because I don't know what I would do there. Okay, shut up, you pervert.
Well, you could do the thing where you put the 2 plates of peanut butter and 1 plate. I don't know.
One of the dogs doesn't like peanut butter, if you can believe that.
Got a peanut allergy.
No, doesn't like it. Doesn't like cheese either.
Really?
Yeah, you know how you hide the pill in the cheese?
What does the dog like? Dog
Pretty
food?
much dog food. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
Pretty much it.
I go home, the bowl's empty. I assume she's eating it. So, I mean, that's all you can do there. All right.
You don't have to have your entry in until Thursday. So you can
Thursday
know
at 11
you can know
a.m.
who the first 4 winners were.
I plan on waiting until Thursday morning to get all this
I think that's
sorted
fair.
out here.
Make sure you got all the injury news that you need.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Take the ones in the first round, the 1s, the 2s, the 3s. And you're probably going to win.
Unless it's Purdue, then you might have to hedge.
No. They're a team on a mission, Derek. You remember what happened to Virginia? They lost to UM, was it University of Maryland, Baltimore County?
I'm sorry. Tony Bennett's a better coach than Matt Painter. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, you're a better coach than Matt Painter.
But also,
you also don't have a 7-4 guy in the middle.
Yeah.
The thing that bothers me,
you know how to beat them? Let him do whatever he wants.
Let him do whatever he
and
wants. Shut
run
down
the
other
guards
work.
off the court.
Right.
They can't shoot.
Here's the thing about Purdue that I don't like is they lost to Arkansas, and I can't
In a
buy
game
in.
that doesn't count.
But I don't care. You've still got, if they can beat you at anything, I don't care if it's tiddlywinks or whatever, you got a problem. You've got flaws, big flaws. I have not.
Another strategy is who'd they play? Wisconsin on Saturday. The big guy got a foul and then a tee in the first 2 minutes of the game, and that's a sit. That's another strategy. You don't get in a fight with him.
I don't put as much stock into the conference tournaments. Like Auburn's going to go in with a ton of momentum. They're not getting out of the. They're not getting. They'll make it to the second weekend. They're not. Wait a minute. No, they'll get beaten in the second round. San Diego State will beat them.
Dutcher.
Yeah, I love
probably.
San Diego State. I love.
You love the Mountain West.
I do. I've watched a ton of Mountain West and a ton of West Coast Conference basketball this year.
You're our West Coast
I am also
guru.
an authority on the SWAC.
How about that?
I am an authority on the SWAC.
Hey, we all got to be authorities at something,
right?
Mountain West basketball and the SWAC. Grambling's never been in the tournament. Is that right?
No, they're playing Montana State, I think.
Yep, that's right.
Montana State's
Dayton.
3.5 point favorite, if I'm not mistaken.
The winner gets Purdue and a chance to again shock the world.
Go home.
I don't know. Yeah, when is that? That's Wednesday's first 4 game. Tomorrow night we get Wagner and Howard to start the whole thing off.
Robert Wagner, Ron Howard.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, followed by Colorado State and Virginia.
Here you go, Scott. Zach's right, Scott. I think the Mountain West is really good. They have.
Well, they did have a team in the championship game last year.
They did. San Diego State's tough. I love St. Mary's. I love the way they play. And they're going to get Bama in the second round, and they're going to run circles around Bama.
I enjoy, the little tricks that the committee plays. For example,
Oh, there's some good ones. There's some Easter eggs in this year's tournament.
Yeah, the little Easter eggs that the committee puts in there. For example, Texas A&M and Nebraska.
Not only that, not only are they matching up in the men's tournament, but
In the women's
tournament too.
Texas A&M just hired Trev Alberts as their AD from Nebraska, so that's cute. I don't know if anybody found this one, but I was drawn to this immediately. There is a possibility of a second-round matchup between UConn and last year's darling Florida Atlantic. Dusty May.
Northwestern's going to win that first round.
It's a possibility.
Okay,
it's a possibility.
Let me give you another. If you are in one of these pools where you get the bracket, and you have to handwrite it.
Yeah.
The 8-9 game in the West. Just write MSU.
Oh, look! Hey, you can't lose.
You cannot
It's
lose.
Mississippi State and Michigan State.
Correct.
For those of you that haven't looked at the bracket yet, look at that.
Just little Easter eggs here and there that you can find.
You know, that's what I do because I have big handwriting. I just write MSU in that
MSU,
situation,
yeah.
so I can't lose. Well, you're getting that one right. You may get them all wrong, but you're getting that one right. That's a very useful useful tool right there.
I spent a lot of time on the bracket this morning.
Colgate going to beat Baylor? I think so.
Colgate, here's the thing. Baylor's 64th in defense. Colgate's really good. They can shoot the lights out, but if they're off, they have no chance.
But what's their Ken Palm say?
I don't care.
Ken Palm.
Derek, I've watched a lot of Colgate basketball this year, and I hate admitting that. But then when they're
What
shooting,
league is that? The American East? The Patriot League?
they are in the Patriot.
The Patriot League? Oh, look at that.
If they're shooting right, they can hang with you. Baylor's got better athletes. So one of my iterations this morning, actually, Baylor going to the Final Four, because I think that region is going to be an absolute.
What about your mother's alma mater, Duquesne? What do you got?
The
doing?
Dukes.
The Dukes.
No,
they've got a BYU in the 11-6.
I love BYU. I like BYU to win that one, and I like them to beat Illinois and go face UConn.
Ooh,
or excuse me, Iowa State.
Do you think Iowa State's not going to crap the bed in this situation? I feel like they will.
Here's the thing: is they've got South Dakota State in the first round. They should win that.
The Jacks.
They should win that one. I think Drake's going to beat Washington State in the game in that 7-10.
Yeah.
And then they'll get Drake in the second round and they'll boat race them. So their path could be very easy. They could get to the Sweet 16 just by default.
Okay. Could.
If you're looking to invest heavily, McNeese State, man. McNeese State.
Will Wade, huh?
Yep.
Okay. About that.
Jason Carroll has texted in. He says that I'm crazy about BYU. You know, Jason, it's tournament time.
That's his Big 12 bias.
Right. You know what? You're upset, and I understand. I love BYU. I love New Mexico.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. and St. Mary's. I think St. Mary's could get to the Final Four.
It feels like your picks are all a little West Coast biased here.
Well,
but it feels like.
Well, now hang on. UConn's getting to the Final Four. I'm absolutely certain of that. Houston's getting to the Final Four. I do like Texas Tech, and I like Marquette. I'm sort of working through the second round right now, getting all the way through it. But I like Marquette. I've got it down to about 10 teams I think can win it. BYU not one of them, Jason. So relax. I just like BYU to beat Illinois because I don't trust Illinois at all. Wow. Actually, I don't like the Big Ten or the MAC. They're all going to get bounced relatively quickly.
Mm. Nobody trusts Tennessee, do they? Nobody out there, right?
Man,
nobody.
Here's the thing, though. I mean, St. Peter's, great story a couple years ago. Great story going
Kentucky.
to the Elite Eight. They did, but they're not going to beat Tennessee. And then the second round, it's Virginia. That's going to be, God, if you turn your, when you used to be able to turn your TV down to black and white? I mean, that's what you're going to want to do in that game.
When you can mess with the vertical hold.
It's like Virginia and Texas and Tennessee. Ugh, that's a lot of orange. But they're going to run into Creighton, and Creighton's going to beat them.
Samford's going to beat Kansas. There you go.
That's a very trendy pick. I was looking at.
Is it? Then I don't want it.
Well, I was looking at I was looking at a couple different websites and what some of the picks were. A lot of people think because Kansas is playing without or played in the Big 12 tournament without two of their best players that they're struggling, and they are. That's a very, very trendy pick. I think Samford will lose to Kansas, but then I think the Zags get Kansas.
Let me give you another one. Mm-hmm. Vermont's beating Duke.
You know what? I wouldn't be stunned. I wouldn't be stunned if that. The Catamounts are tough.
They're also going to have the crowd on their side. It's in Brooklyn. All the UConn fans are going to be rooting for Vermont.
All right.
Come on.
Hear me out on this. You talk about venues, and venues do matter because fans travel. It makes it feel like a home game. Nevada. And I know this is going to sting.
Where are they playing at?
They are in the 7-10.
Oh, it's Salt Lake. Oh, okay.
Playing in Salt Lake. They will get Dayton. Dayton's not very good. Then they're going to get Arizona. And they're going to the Sweet 16.
Nevada in the Sweet 16.
Simply because of where they're playing.
Look at that.
Nevada to the Sweet 16.
Some news for
Steve Alford has now usurped Bust. At least in 24.
I see.
I don't know. Everything's possible.
Is that
now.
Future coach of the Louisville Cardinals, Eric Musselman, you're talking about there?
When you
possibly
you get a toy on Christmas morning and you're just really, really excited about it. This is what I'm doing right now. Is everything's possible.
Yeah.
And I'll settle down tomorrow because I got the championship to defend.
Two of them, actually.
Yeah, back to back with the wrong years on my banners. But I will. I love BYU. I love BYU and I love New Mexico. Yes, I have a West Coast bias.
Who do you like in the LSU North Texas NIT game?
Well, now I liked LSU until they just started falling off. They fell off the face of the earth. Be North Texas, Chuck.
All right. Okay.
Give me the Eagles.
What's the Eagles, folks?
North
Texas?
Yeah.
They're the mean green.
They're the mean green.
Eagles.
I'm sorry. Who am I picking up?
Oh, we have this other piece of information to pass along to you. Richard Simmons has tweeted that he is dying. So that's all we know. Do what you want with that piece of information. He says he's dying. Richard Simmons is 75 and has been a recluse for many years and now has gone to social media and said that he's dying. So do what you want with that piece of information.
It's from his official account, and there are several. It's like 12 texts in a row.
Where else are you getting that piece of information?
Right.
Not anywhere else. Just here on Ruscin and Zach.
Oh, there you go. Well, somebody was requesting
do you have Richard Simmons in the pool? It's 25 big points right now.
I don't.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
It's a boat there, probably.
BE
Glad we got that out.
has texted in. This is him, not me.
Yeah.
Will there be a fake fair catch in the North Texas game? BE.
That is targeting right there.
Send it in, Jerome.
Ethan and Atkins pointing out the obvious. Technically, we're all dying.
Thank you.
And it's fair. Yes.
Thank you.
Can't argue with that. We're all dead. We're all dying.
All right.
All right.
Way to ruin the tournament talk with Richard Simmons, but okay.
Steve Alford.
Yep.
The most punchable face in college basketball 1 year. Remember that?
1 year, yeah. But not that. Nobody's seen him.
No.
I have because I watch a lot of Mountain West.
What about Richard But Richard Pitino has a punchable face out there in New Mexico with your other darling of the first round.
He's a good coach.
No,
He's
really not.
He is. He is a really good coach.
He's not.
He is. He is
what evidence do you have to support this?
He is 26-9.
It's 9 losses.
It's 26-9 at New Mexico.
Yeah, well, Alford won out there.
What are they? They're Nevada's 26-7. A lot of really good records. Things to watch. I don't know. JMU, McNeese. If you haven't watched the Southland Conference, and I have,
no one has.
Oh, I'm the one. Yeah, they got the little thing, one viewing. It's me. I watched a lot of McNeese basketball. I was very upset that Texas A&M Corpus Christi didn't get in. Another quality team.
And honestly, most of America was outraged at that omission. Did they get into Did they get in the NIT? Who? Corpus Christi.
I don't know. I think the NIT has run its course.
Well, they're not in the CBI.
I mean, we've got teams now declining to go play postseason basketball.
Boy,
once you don't make
Tom
the
Crean
dance.
is pissed about that.
Tom Crean 5 years ago didn't want to disgrace Indiana's court by playing in the NIT.
That's fair.
Okay, so you can't talk out of both sides of your mouth.
Corpus Christi not in the NIT. I'm afraid to report here. So,
what about San Francisco? Did they get in? That's another good team. Into the NIT. That's another good team out of the WCC.
Yes.
Yeah, they
play
good.
Cincinnati.
They're really good.
You like the Dons.
Now, Bruce in Nashville, Arkansas, that is, calling his shot.
What he said.
Will Wade to Louisville.
That would be something.
That would make perfect sense.
That'd be all right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be okay.
BE says Will Wade looks like he goes through the drive-through, gets 2 meals, and eats both before he goes home.
Oh, he doesn't pay it forward. He just just gets both meals.
Yeah, I was looking at the NIT field for the men, and I mean St. John's isn't going. And
nope.
It's like
OU's not going.
St. John's and Pittsburgh both should have gotten in, but that's a topic for a different day.
Sounds like a topic for today.
Pittsburgh was like 41st in the net and didn't make it.
St. John's was 32nd.
And that's what I'm saying. I mean, these are two power conferences, and they didn't get in. Now,
maybe they just don't like Rick Pitino. Maybe that's what it is.
Some of like NC State probably is the one that bounced Pittsburgh.
Well, that's right. I mean, there were some bid stealers out there, including Temple, getting all the way to the American Finals with a losing record, and they lost to whoever it was, not FAU, but the UAB. Andy Kennedy, they stole a bid.
FAU plays a cupcake conference
in the American. Apparently, fans wear their swim trunks to the games.
Oh yeah.
See, if I'm Dusty May, and all things are considered, like they've got a fun thing going at FAU. I wouldn't take the money and go to one of these big places. I'd be like, you know what? I'm hanging out in Boca.
Why do you think Patino's at St. John's?
Right. Well, he buried his money a long time ago, unless the divorces got him. Then that may
JT points out Indiana State had a net of 28, but they don't play in a Power 5.
Right, and they got that guy with the goggles on that everybody wanted to see.
Liked, yeah.
He was going to become the darling of the tournament, and now this guy from Nebraska, they say is going to be the darling of the tournament. What's his name? Kominaga? Yeah. They love him too. He's
the guy from Revenge of the Nerds, Kobayashi.
I don't know.
No,
this guy looks like in his motion, like he looks like Steph Curry out there, and he shoots it from like 40 feet away too. They love him in Nebraska with the Fighting Hoibergs. But who do they have in the early round? Oh, it's A&M. Oh yeah, they're beating A&M.
That's the Trev Alberts Bowl.
Yeah, that is. That's right.
That's. I think that's fascinating.
I would like to see Kominaga, please. Moving on to the next round. Okay, you can join us here on the McClarty Daniel Hotline at 866-285-4005. You can also just sit and listen quietly. That is also your prerogative.
You like
this is still America.
You like Stetson.
Yeah, I do.
Do you think anybody's watched more Stetson basketball than me?
I don't know.
They were in the same conference with Iona and Siena.
Oh, in the MAAC?
Watched a lot of Stetson. They ain't beating UConn.
I like the Hatters.
Okay. All right.
The Mad Hatters.
Take whatever points they're going to give you, and UConn will still win it by double digits.
Well, I'm not taking points. I'm just writing a name on the bracket.
Okay. All right. I'd take the points.
Wouldn't it be the funniest thing ever? Like, everybody's like, oh, UConn, and then they lose to a 16 on the first day. That'd be hilarious. Well, it won't be the first day. They play Friday, but whatever.
It also wouldn't be the first time of the 16th beating one, but That one
won't
won't
be
happen.
the third time.
Now, you want to sell me on Purdue losing in the first round again? Okay, you can sell me on that. Or North Carolina.
Come on, Grambling.
North Carolina, fine. But not you. Not you.
North Carolina got. Oh, Howard or Wagner. Okay, yeah. You don't think Longwood's going to get it done?
I don't think Longwood should get off the bus.
Wow. Okay.
That's going to be a pissed off Houston team.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. All right, we'll be back here in a minute on Ruscin and Zach. Well, that
Great question from Nate Fayetteville. Do you think the pitcher that gave up a run this weekend has to run polls? I say yes.
What little scholarship money he got has been taken away. That's for sure. And the NIL people have agreed to stop paying.
That's correct. He's now done.
That's right. Bet Saracen, he's on TARP duty the rest of the year. Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports betting app. And, hey, all this stuff we're talking about with the men's tournament and the women's tournament, it's all there on the Bet Saracen app. I was just looking at it a moment ago, and they've got everything there. And remember, Vegas odds are one thing, but you have to be there to legally bet those odds. And Arkansas law prevents the big national apps from operating in our state. So for the most accurate and up-to-date sports wagering info, you need to be on the Bet Saracen app. Just go to the App Store and download Bet Saracen or go to betsaracen.com. App Store, Bet Saracen or betsaracen.com.
Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel hotline. 866-285-4005. McClarty Daniel, a vehicle for every lifestyle.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, we have legal professionals standing by to answer your questions. They'll tell you if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth. Call 800-420-6060. So if you've been injured in an accident and think you deserve compensation, call now. Find out if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth. Call 800-420-6060 to speak with a live person now. Advertisement sponsored by Legal Help Center. May not be available in all states.
Starting March 18th for 3 days only, shop limited time doorbusters during Lowe's MVP's bonus days. Buy one Metabo HPT 15-degree roofing nailer. Get one box of Metabo HPT 1 1/4-inch collated roofing nails free, a $49.98 value. Plus, save $39 on a Little Giant A4 6-foot 300-pound step ladder. Shop these deals and more while supplies last. Lowe's knows pros. Valid 3/18 through 3/20. Selection varies by location.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hog truck.
It's time to vote for your favorite high school player of the week. ESPN Arkansas and Shamrock Roofing and Construction are recognizing the most outstanding high school student athletes. Visit hitthatline.com each week to vote for your favorite athlete of the week. The high school player of the week is brought to you by Shamrock Roofing and Construction. No one can install a better roof at a better price with a better warranty than Shamrock. Visit them at shamrockroofer.com. Visit the nominees each week at hitthatline.com.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
With over 8,000 square feet of all the latest trends in lighting and plumbing fixtures, Great House Fixtures has all the brands you know and love, such as Visual Comfort Lighting and Delta Faucets. Their experienced staff can help you design and select the perfect fixtures for your uniquely you home, including sinks, tubs, faucets, custom showers, indoor and outdoor lighting, chandeliers, mirrors, hardware, and more. Make your house a great house. Learn more at greathousefixtures.com, located on 0th Street in Fort Smith. Great House Fixtures by J&B Supply.
Sign Studio builds indoor and outdoor video displays in all sizes for any application, from 1 to 1,000 covering all the United States. Sign Studio displays are full color and high resolution with cloud-based or on-site content management. Sign Studio can manufacture custom sizes and shapes of flexible or rigid screens with live video display or scheduled content display. Visit yoursignstudio.com or call 479-250-4844. 479-250-4844.
Enjoy chef-inspired modern Ozark cuisine only at Mockingbird Kitchen in the Evelyn Hills Shopping Center, Fayetteville. Mockingbird Kitchen is open Wednesday through Sunday for dine-in and curbside takeout for lunch, dinner, and weekend brunch. Full bar menu, local beer and cider. Vegetarian, vegan, and gluten-free friendly. Dine-in, outdoor dining, curbside pickup, and online ordering available. Visit mockingbirdkitchen.com, conveniently located on your way to and from the game,
with free parking. Mockingbird Kitchen, modern Ozark cuisine made from scratch, fresh food.
Hey, I got a question for you. You hate bending over to put on your shoes? Wish you could just put them on standing or sitting without ever having to touch them? If so, then I have the shoe for you. Introducing new hands-free Skechers Slip-ins. With new Skechers Slip-ins, you just step in and off you go. You don't even need to lace up. So how do Skechers Slip-ins work? Well, there's a special smooth comfort pillow in the heel that helps your foot slide right into place. So just step in them and go. Find new hands-free Skechers Slip-ins for the whole family at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body, family owned and operated for over 40 years, is your collision repair specialist. Only 15% of collision repair shops achieve iCar Gold Class status, the highest training level recognized in the industry. Courtney Hollingsworth is proud to be one of them. Put your vehicle repairs in the hands of the experts. Call Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body today at 479-751-3801. That's 751-3801. And online at CourtneyHollingsworth.com.
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
Lindsay and Associates are celebrating their 50th year in the real estate business and are the leading real estate company in Northwest Arkansas. Whether you're listing, selling, or leasing, Lindsay and Associates can handle all your real estate needs. With over 200 professionally trained agents and 3 convenient locations in Fayetteville, Rogers, and Bentonville, Lindsay and Associates is a winning choice. Go to lindsay.com to search all the current real estate inventory. At Lindsay and Associates, we bring great neighbors together.
Are you ready to upgrade your ride? Head on over to McClarty Daniel Country. McClarty Daniel has over 1,000 used cars to choose from, so you're sure to find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. With 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale, you're never too far away from a great deal. But that's not all. If you're looking for something brand new, they've got you covered there too, with a great selection of new cars available for you to upgrade to. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to McClarty Daniel and drive away in the car of your dreams. Online at McClartyDaniel.com.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel hotline, 866-285-4005. We don't read the headlines, we make the headlines. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
News is brought to you by the Good Chair because I had to have a place to sit. Get Good Chair only at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks. If you'd like a seat. The Good Chair baseball team swept Missouri over the weekend to improve to 17-2 on the year, 3-0 in the league. Next up, 23rd ranked Auburn on the Plains. Arkansas finished up their 12-game homestand 12-0. Women's basketball team has accepted an invite to the Women's Basketball Invitation Tournament. They'll play third-seeded Tulsa Thursday night over in T-Town. Winner of that game gets the winner of Washington and Georgetown. The Ruscin and Zach X-Polls brought to you by our good friends at Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale. 479-225-8809 for all of your heat and air needs. Is it okay to say, my dealer delivered the goods when you get your Girl Scout cookies? 93% of you say yes. At any point during the day, could you be one of the 7 dwarves? Grumpy, sleepy, bashful, happy, sneezy, dopey, or doc? 92.4% of you yes. Does the prescription drug Sky Rizzy sound like it was named by a teenager? 91.1% of you said yes. Should every bottle of tequila have a bail bondsman's phone number on it? 83% of you said yes. Your Ruscin and Zach X-Polls, and they're brought to you by Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale, 479-225-8809.
Okay. We got.
You know what we need to start doing? We need to do the coaching thing, like when we talk to each other. Put stuff over our mouth.
Put the card
over our mouth so that we can talk to each other.
Yeah, but they can hear it. It's a problem.
I hadn't worked that part out yet.
See, all right.
But I'm working on the. I was just from an optical standpoint.
One thing at a time.
Right. You got to solve one. Look, you can't take 3 steps forward without taking the first one.
Right. Got to start somewhere.
Right. Yeah, baby steps.
That's exactly right. Yes. All right. Well, that's what we got.
We've gotten a
going
couple
on
of
here.
requests here. And I
We
feel
got
like-
requests.
Yeah, I feel like people are wanting
The
it.
request lines are
Top dog.
request lines are open for your long distance dedications.
I got like 3 requests. Yeah, what are your top dog? I'm like, all right.
Yeah. Top dog.
I really wish you'd put the woof on the
I'm
end of that.
so glad
Oh,
I didn't bark at the end of it.
What a
I
missed-
knew I wanted to.
What a
and now I'm
missed
so glad.
opportunity.
Missed, yeah, that could have been
So
an all
glad I
timer.
didn't
Could have been
bark.
the greatest drop in the history of the radio station. Now, not so
Ah.
much. Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
things are going well.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's right. Let's see here. What else is going on in the world? Boy, after a very good first week, our internet ratings have cratered. Let me tell you right now,
Well,
we have
we're
hit
ugly.
the tanks here. Well, that's true. I mean, that's
We're not very attractive people.
no, we're really not. And again, there's no like juggling or anything here. So I mean,
Well,
this is what it is.
we'll do something stupid. Just give it a minute.
Yeah, and it'll live on forever. So that's
Can't wait.
That's fun.
Can't wait. Do you have the cards read over there?
Do I?
Yep.
We are well oiled here.
Well,
I mean,
it's on a.
I don't have it in here.
You don't?
No. Yeah, it's laminated.
Yeah.
In that like lamination.
Did you
that's,
leave it?
No. It may be in my backpack. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, Brian and Ozark's texting. I just wanted to remind you that this hour of the Ruskin and Zach show brought to you Brian and Ozark free by Cards 87759 Cards for all of your residential and commercial trash pickup. They'll take out the trash like Brian.
Yeah, that's very harsh.
Is it?
Yes, it
Did
is.
you see what he said?
I don't care what he said.
Well, that's what I'm saying. All I'm
I
doing
don't
is-
accept criticism from someone I would never take advice from. So I don't
Look,
care what he said.
He's making progress in his insults. He's spelling them correctly now. So I feel like,
Is this like AI, like getting consciousness and starting to take
all I'm
over
doing is
or whatever?
returning sir.
Oh, I see.
Like
What
Boris Becker.
You're
this
Boris
time.
Becker now.
Wow, we both went Boris Becker of all the tennis players.
Well,
in the
I
world.
did it because you did it. I was going to say Jimmy Connors. That was the first thing that
even
came
older.
to my mind.
Nice.
Yeah, he is old, isn't he?
Jamie
Neither of us
Fayetteville-
said McEnroe.
Well, of course not. Jamie and Fayetteville says Sky Rizzi sounds like Snoop Dogg named it.
DQ, you need to. You know about this? With Snoop Dogg?
No.
Okay, you got to go look this up and give us a full report. Okay, Snoop Dogg has a series of children's music videos that are meant to inspire and uplift the youth with positive messages.
The guy who's saying gin and juice?
Yes, him.
Really?
Yeah. They're out there.
Oh, the kids songs and nursery rhymes by Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, I think
He's
that's
everywhere,
it. Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
He is living his best life. isn't he?
Doggy Land.
Doggy Land.
That's
Yes.
what it's called.
Yes. Yeah.
Huh.
Check those out and give us a
Okay.
full rundown if you would.
okay.
They are very they're very good. They're very inspiring. Lots of positive things about you're good enough to be you or stuff like that. So it's
good enough to be.
well,
you.
I don't know what it is exactly. I saw it yesterday for the first time, and it was I was inspired. I was deeply moved.
Can we talk about the presidential election and what went wrong? Not ours, but the one across the pond.
Yes,
Okay.
please. Yes.
All right. Well, Vladimir Putin apparently won re-election in a landslide.
He did, yes.
85%.
Yeah.
Now, you and I have both agreed that
Well, I learned this from you.
right, dictatorial elections have to be like a nice summer day.
Yeah.
72. You never want to make it seem too obvious. You want to give the opposition some hope because those are the people you want to eliminate.
Right.
So as a dictator, you never want to be too high. Never too high.
85% though, it is fewer people they have to shove out of the window over there. So I mean,
What
there
you
is
need to
that.
do is you need to give them the sense of hope so that you can identify them more easily. They become more prevalent, and then then this might be part of his thing. Maybe he has the landslide, and then it slides back to 72. 72 is perfect.
I
Warm
feel
summer
like Putin is underrated as a dictator.
I would also agree.
I don't.
You
feel-
don't see
okay.
him. You don't see him as a. I know he is, but you don't see him as threatening as other dictators.
5'1".
Other dictators of the past.
He's out here poisoning people and
I-
pushing them out windows. And
I
it's like,
totally
oh, okay.
agree.
That's just Vladimir being Vladimir. They treat him like Manny Ramirez. That's just Manny being Manny. He's a killer.
Vladdy being Vladdy.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
But I do think that
He's
now.
underrated.
I think now that if someone like Hitler or
But go on.
Mussolini, like
Uh-huh.
if they were to exist now, they would also not be seen. Well, maybe not those types of dictators, but like people would make so many jokes about them. That, like, they wouldn't
yeah,
be seen
okay.
as threatening.
Well,
Like,
here's the
how
thing.
Putin isn't seen
In
as
their
threatening.
time, they were not. In the moment, in the 30s, people did not feel the way now
That's
that they
true.
did then. They had some support. And only after the fact did people go, "Ooh, that was not the right side to
Yeah.
be rooting for in that
But I
particular
I
situation."
do agree that people definitely underestimate Putin.
Bob and
Also,
DQ, Bob and Branson would like to know: do you love communism as well as Somali pirates?
I don't love either of those things.
I got a question. What happened to the CIA trying to kill bad world leaders? I thought we used to be in that business. What happened there?
The economy, you know,
Is the economy
It's the
stupid? Is that what it
yeah,
is?
It's cratering a little bit. So. Huh?
No, I don't know. I mean, it seemed like we were trying to, get rid of these types of people, and now we're just kind of like, not bothering us.
I just wanted to point out that he won and the numbers wrong. He was going to win anyway. Like we're getting, the number seems high. It seems like he was going to win anyway, but you never want to make it too obvious.
Right. That's your point.
Derek, you want to give people the illusion that the vote counts.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. Just give
That's the
them
key.
Right. I mean, you want to make them feel like
Make
they
it
have,
look legitimate.
Right.
85% doesn't
Right.
look legitimate.
No.
Yeah, that's right. All right. You can join us here at 866-285-4005. That's how you can join us here on the McClarty Daniel hotline. And yeah, 15%. That's fewer people that have to be poisoned or shoved out of
Right.
windows or sent to the
It's good for
gulag.
business. It's good for business.
Sent to Siberia or whatever. So I mean, that is they're making cuts too, like everybody else.
Was
So-
there like one person who was running against him or something?
Well, one person died that was going to run
yeah.
against him.
Oh,
in
okay.
mysterious. He was sent to Siberia and
Oh,
then
interesting.
died. Yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah.
Not keeping up with the Russian election.
Yeah. Well, Navalny, is that his name? Is that the guy's name? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
I think they put him out.
I think he got some votes and
Put him out in the tiger pen.
Well, I figured like if you run against him, you have to leave the country immediately.
Yes,
when
you can't even run in the country. You have to
Yeah.
run from afar.
you better have a great security detail.
You better run.
You got to have a food taster. That's one time when a food taster is in the line item for the budget for the year.
Man, we're on a 7th food taste this year.
That's right. Times are tough. Got the 7th food taster. Oh,
It's 175 a year, full benefits, but
you might die
that's always the
pretty
problem.
quickly. And of all the ways to go, I think poisoning is a pretty bad way to go. I think that's pretty gruesome.
I agree.
Falling out the window. I mean, okay, well
Yeah.
that's pretty quick.
Now,
I
Greg
guess.
in Farmington has an interesting thought here. Did 85% that voted for Putin just want to see tomorrow?
Maybe.
Okay.
Although some people say they love it there. They got fancy subway stations, and they're doing okay.
DQ Matt in Huntsville would like to know your opinion on Princess Kate.
I'm very sad about the whole thing.
Is she dead?
I don't know.
Okay.
They've
It
had
makes me sad.
this whole royal announcement thing. Just get it over with.
She wasn't royalty, was she?
Yeah.
When she married.
Oh no, not when she married. No.
So see, that's the problem. She
Hmm.
wasn't in a royal family or anything.
Okay.
So she was a commoner, as they would see it.
The common clay
I
of
don't
the
know.
New West.
It makes me sad.
Let's go to the McCarty Daniel hotline here briefly for a moment, and let's talk to Connor in Rogers. Hello, Connor. What's up?
Hey guys, I just want to ask you a quick question. I'm sure you guys have seen, I guess, all the rumors and speculation about Musk and him being tied to other jobs, and earlier in the year maybe wanting to just get out in general. My question was, how much of that do you think is, I guess, his agent just trying to get him a contract extension, or is it really him wanting to leave Arkansas? And I guess if it's him really wanting to leave, if you're Hunter Yurchek, I mean, can you just be like, all right, then just go ahead and leave, because I've got to go find someone that wants to be here.
Zachary, you're very anxious to answer this.
I actually did some research on this today because I was curious, because Musselman has given us no indication that he wants to leave. He's talked about staying and building and doing all of these things. This feels like to me, because everything I've read on this, every time it is mentioned, it mentions his buyout. I think we're connecting dots that his buyout only sits at $1 million, which is chump change in the buyout world. I think we're busy connecting dots when there's no indication that that's what he wants to do. There also are, I mean, what's the best job that's open right now? Louisville?
Louisville.
Maybe
UCLA, maybe. But I think we're connecting
not
dots
open,
right
though.
now. Now, they may come calling, but I don't feel like he's sitting in his office looking out the window going, man, I hope somebody calls today. I think it's just tied to that buyout being so low, and he's a nationally known coach. I think that's it. I don't think there's anybody out there actively pursuing him, and I don't think he's actively searching. He's never indicated one way or another that that's what he wanted to do. Everything he said has been I want to stay here and do this.
Yeah, I guess the Kevin McPherson thing earlier in the year, and he still was reiterating that he's a slight lean, that Musk is not back next year. So I just didn't know what y'all's thoughts were on that.
And Connor, everything I read mentioned the buyout. Like first thing they were mentioning, well, buyout's only $1 million. Just feels like that's the common thread, and we're connecting dots at this point.
Well, and
the Will Wade thing to Louisville makes a lot of sense.
And Connor, just because you write for a message board doesn't give you any credibility. All right, that doesn't mean anything. I mean, some people are, some people aren't. And it's tricky to tell, who's who or whatever. I've also thought he was going to lean, but now that I see the landscape out there, I think he's going to stick. I don't think there's anything lucrative out there unless they do make a move on Mick Cronin.
Yeah.
That's the only one I think that would make sense because it's West Coast and he's got a mom that's up there in age out there.
You mentioned Michigan earlier. Tell me Michigan's a more attractive job than Arkansas is. You could say they're on the
the two best leagues to work in because they have the most money is the Big Ten and the SEC. So that's so they're kind of equal there, Michigan and Arkansas.
There are a lot of jobs you can go make a good living and you can win a lot of basketball games. I don't think he's leaving Arkansas to go to Michigan. Michigan, outside of like a 4-year window, what has Michigan done basketball wise?
I also think there's a situation going on where it's no longer an automatic to take the big payday anymore. I think that people are starting to look long and hard at quality of life, like maybe Dutcher does as a San Diego State.
Mm-hmm.
And they're looking at, everybody's got a good amount of money now. I mean, you can't make $8 million in the Mountain West, but you can make a few $1 million. It's not bad. Now San Diego taxes, all that stuff withstanding, but but I think there are more people out there that are less willing to chase the giant payday job. And they're like, you know what? I'm good here.
Mm-hmm.
This is a good situation. Like, I don't know what Dusty May's going to do down at FAU. That's an interesting one because the American has a little bit of money. But FAU, you're on the beach and everybody wears swim trunks to the game. I mean, that's fun. You've created something.
Bad life down there. No. There are going to be a lot of coaches that the other thing, and this is just plays into the ego thing, and you just went 16 and 17. You can't, in good conscience, you can't walk away from this without giving it a chance to restore itself. And I sent this to somebody over the weekend when they were talking about this. Look, if he leaves after a 16 and 17 season, and I'm not saying he is, but if he leaves, he's not the guy you wanted anyway. So when he leaves you when you're down, when things are bad, man, it's not the guy you wanted.
Well, that's what he is. I mean, he's a guy who, when it goes bad, blames everyone except himself for the situation. So, that's kind of how it is.
Look at McDermott at Creighton. I mean, that's not a great job. I mean, you would not think Creighton was a great basketball job.
Well, there's a great example of a guy who hasn't chased, the big payday.
Stuck it out, keeps winning, does really well. Mark Hughes had opportunities to go places. Yeah. He sticks with the Zags.
Yeah. All right. Don't forget it's 17 minutes to the hour here on Ruscin and Zach. Hey, don't forget you can go to hitthatline.com and get in the bracket challenge presented by On the Mark Sports Bar and Grill in Fayetteville, 810 Billiards and Bowling in Fort Smith, and Shelter Insurance agent Chris Dooley. Registration is easy. Just find the contest on hitthatline.com. Our hitthatline.com bracket challenge also brought to you in part by Walk On Sports Bistro, Century Bank of the Ozarks, Cafe Con Chisme, Links at Chaffee Crossing, and Foghorns Wings. Sign up today at hitthatline.com.
Speaking truth every afternoon. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Is your heating and air system up to task? Call Kelly and Larry, the champion heating pros at Unlimited Heating and Air, to schedule your heating and tune-up service. Champion brand offers a 10-year parts and labor warranty on all new and replacement systems. Special tune-up pricing, $79. Military discounts as well as civil service discounts too. Unlimited Heat and Air is veteran-owned and supports all lines of civil service. Call today, 479-225-8809. Unlimited Heating and Air, your Champion home comfort experts.
Is this the right time of year to sell your home and buy something new? Hi, this is former Razorback and Super Bowl champ Brett Goob with Collier & Associates. The market is changing. Mortgage rates have declined in recent weeks. Do you know what the current market value is for your home? Call or text me today at 479-651-2292 and let's discuss your best option for today's real estate market. That's 479-651-2292. Or go to our website and search nwahome.com to start the conversation. Good team at Collier & Associates wishes you the best in 2024.
Do you have a website that you like, but you hate how much you're paying for it? Let the Modular Orange team convert your current site by saving you money. Keep the site you like, but pay a price you and your budget will love. Modular Orange will convert your site, relaunch it, post it, secure it, and keep it up to date for only $95 per month. And there's no upfront cost or additional fees. Modular Orange will make it quick, easy, and painless. Visit modularorange.com to get started. That's modularorange.com.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. You know, Fayetteville's hair joint for men. Did you know your haircut can accentuate features about your face you may not like? That's why you need Fantasy Sports Cuts. We'll work with you to create the perfect look for you. If your current barber isn't cutting it, come see us at Fantasy Sports Cuts. We'll have you leaving feeling like a winner. And we all like winners. Book your appointment today at Fantasy Sports Cuts, where the winning look can be found. Fantasy Sports Cuts, Fayetteville's hair joint for men and your little men in training at Mission and Crossover in the Hart Shopping Center. We'll see y'all there.
You won't miss a moment of the March basketball action at On the Mark Sports Bar and Grill in Fayetteville, now under new ownership. Cold drinks and hot food specialties are sure to score points with your entire crew. Come watch all the madness at On the Mark. 6,000 square feet of sports entertainment, over 40 flat screen TVs, and the best smoked wings. All at On the Mark Sports Bar and Grill, 2588 North Craig Avenue in Fayetteville. Now under new ownership. On the Mark. All the games, all the time. Your Mach 1 market moment.
And inflation is something we've been talking about for a long time. It's trickling into 24. It's still here.
Yeah.
You know, it's a different conversation than it was a year ago.
You know, and I like this. How are Americans feeling?
Yeah.
You know, we see clients in our office every day, all ages, demographics. And I would say that there might be a slight tick up in optimism, but, you know, there's still some pessimism.
Oh,
out
for
there,
sure.
Some concern.
I mean,
here in Northwest
I just had a conversation with a client yesterday that they were like, everything's so expensive.
Yeah.
Just the basics of going to the grocery store and you walk out with 2 bags and it was $150. And that's a very real thing, that getting the basics and trying to get by day to day. And it's costing a lot of money these days to do that. And
Visit Mach1FG.com to hear the whole conversation and get your investment questions answered. For full disclosures, visit Mach-1financial.com/disclosure.
Need new roof? Shamrock Roofing and Construction can have you covered right now for as low as $139.99 with approved credit. For quality and peace of mind, one call does it all. Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Call 479-319-5100. Supply issues are no issue at Shamrock Roofing and Construction. As one of America's largest roofing companies, we stocked up early and we stocked up big. We can do your job right now. And because we paid less for our material, we can share those savings with you. Call today or visit us at shamrockroofer.com.
If you've been searching for the best Chicago-style pizza outside of the Windy City, head on over to Cassano's Pizza. Cassano's is your premier sports bar. Enjoy that perfect slice of pizza and catch all of the March basketball games. And their mad specials, including 20% off appetizers, $5 hog shots, $2 canned beer, and $1 off 22-ounce domestic drafts. Dine in only during the NCAA games. Cassano's Chicago-style pizza, your destination for the best pizza, coldest drinks, and friendliest service. And March basketball.
Hello, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby with your 4029 Get Ready Weather Forecast. Out there this evening and overnight, it's going to be a cold one for us. Temperatures dropping off fast as the sun goes down with clear skies, lows dropping to the upper 20s by tomorrow morning. As we get into our Tuesday afternoon, though, it warms up nicely. The breeze really kicks up. It'll be a windy day, a sunny day, 2 highs in mid to upper 60s. And then on Wednesday, even warmer highs getting low 70s with a small chance of a shower or storm. Better chances Wednesday night to Thursday. That's your Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Ruscin and Zach's show has been streamed in 155 countries, 50 states, 2 territories. I forgot to check where we were streamed over the weekend. I got
Gans, Oklahoma.
Oh, absolutely, without question. If you want to stream it too, it's hitthatline.com. If you got one of them Google Play, Alexa things, just say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas. We'll show up. Or you can get us on the Hit That Line app, which I was listening to over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Works like a Swiss car. I mean, just rattling stuff off. Loved it.
Joe Navoka is up next on the McClarty Daniel Hotline. Right. Joe.
Good afternoon, guys. Hope you're well. You look well.
Trying.
No, we're
trying.
Yeah, best we can do.
And anyway, about Musselman, I hope he stays here. I don't know who we could get better right at the moment. He had a bad year. Sometimes you have a bad year, you know. Let's give him a chance. See what happens. I definitely don't want him to leave. And anyway, there's been some developments out here on where I live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They bought up like 35 acres over on the north side of me. It was all farmland and pasture. And they're going to put in 35 houses on it.
Oh. Getting neighbors.
They're selling the lots, just acre lots cost $89,000 just for the lot. Anyway, I'd like to warn anybody that's buying one out there that I've lived here since 1985. I bought my acre and a quarter for $28,000 back then. But they used to bury tires and batteries back there for years. And the EPA had it closed down, and they've done they hauled out a bunch of tires. But I don't know. Just they couldn't sell it for years, and all of a sudden it's all sold. So it's kind of funny, you know what I mean?
Yes.
But anyway, I'm getting some good stuff out of it. They're putting in new power lines on the other side of the street. They're not in front of my property, but all the way up to mine. And I asked the guy if I could get some of them the old ones. He said, yeah, sure. So they make some good fence posts.
Yeah.
But anyway, the Hog baseball team sure gave me a good lift this weekend. It's nice to see Missouri just totally, what do you call it, castrated? one run in 3 games. Yeah, they got outscored 20-something to 1.
No.
Wow. All right.
Good old-fashioned castration. That's what that was.
Yeah, I used to do that. We did that every spring. It ain't fun, believe me.
No, it's not fun for the castree either.
I so want
to. No, they don't like it either.
I wonder why.
Wow. I used to go when I was going down to Fayetteville. My dad said, "You bring all your buddies up here, and he'll give them free beer and free wine, or not dinner, to help them, herd up the cattle and take them down." Well, one of my buddies he says he's going to take this one cow down by himself. He was determined. Well, he got it down. He was fighting it, and it kicked him in the face, and he finally got it down. And my dad said, "Hey, Paul, it's a heifer." She don't need castrating, but anyway,
Joe.
Thanks, guys. You'll have a great day.
Thank you, Joe. That is a vintage Joe Navoka call. And keep in mind, this is video now. That will live on forever.
Nothing we can do with it.
Forever and ever. Amen. There you go. Joe Navoka. Wow. Around Ruscin today. All right. Join us on the McClarty Daniel Hotline, 866-285-4005. We got to gabbing a little this hour, so that segment wasn't as long as they normally are. But, don't worry. We'll gab next hour, and we'll have more time for other stuff.
DQ, he's a 10, but he caught a heifer.
It's really easy to tell. Like you really
Depends on how much you've had to drink.
I guess.
All I can think of is we don't have a cow, we have a bull. That's all I can think of. Okay, stick around. There's more coming up here on ESPN Arkansas.
It's Monday, March 18th. Hope everyone enjoyed their St. Patty's Day weekend. I'm Brandon Evans, getting you back in the swing of things with this 4029 News live, local, late-breaking update. Springdale police say former Arkansas Lieutenant Governor Mark Darr was arrested on DWI charges following a crash on March 7th. There's also been another arrest following a deadly shooting last month at Lake Fayetteville. We'll have more on both of those stories tonight. Weather-wise, a chilly start to the work week. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee tells us if we warm up this week and when the next chances of rain arrive. In entertainment news, officials with Steel Horse Rally say they're partnering with the U.S. Marshals Museum this year with a free exhibit on antique motorcycles. Our Phil Reed explains what else people who attend can expect when this year's edition rolls into Fort Smith. Don't forget all the news you need anytime you need. It's right there at your fingertips, 4029tv.com and the free 4029 News app. I'm Brennan Evans. Join me and Allison Wise tonight on 4029 News.
Hey, Northwest Arkansas, ever feel like you're carrying around a backpack full of bricks? That sluggishness, that weight, it's holding you back from being your best self? At Voxy Aesthetics and Wellness, we've got the game changer you've been waiting for. Semaglutide Compound. Imagine shedding those pounds, feeling lighter, and regaining that confidence you've been missing. But let's get real for a second. What happens if you don't take action? That backpack, it gets heavier. Your health, your energy, your zest for life, all weighed down. Why choose Voxy? Simple. We're not just about weight loss. We're about transformation. Our tailored programs, expert guidance, and weight loss medications combine to offer you a personalized path to success. And fellas, listening on ESPN, this isn't about vanity, it's about vitality. It's about reclaiming your game on and off the field. Are you ready to drop that backpack and step into a lighter, brighter tomorrow? Choose Voxy Aesthetics and Wellness. Choose transformation. Choose you. Go to VoxyNWA.com for more details or text us at 479-274-8454. That's VoxyNWA.com.
Indigo Sky Casino is the place to play for cash and gold rewards prizes in March. Fridays in March, pick your winnings. 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., play for your chance to win $2,500 cash. On Friday, March 29th at 10 p.m., you could be the lucky winner of $25,000 cash. Go to IndigoSkyCasino.com for all promotional rules. There's only one place to play and win. Indigo Sky Casino, the area's premier gaming destination. Highway 60 west of Seneca, Missouri.
Hi, I'm Don Overstreet with Overstreet's Jewelry in Bentonville, Arkansas. We've been on the north side of the Bentonville Square since 1948. We are Northwest Arkansas's dealer for Hearts on Fire, the world's most perfectly cut diamond. The beauty of a Hearts on Fire diamond has to be seen. We at Overstreet's can show you their world-class designs ready for all occasions, or you can design your own custom piece. Overstreet's Jewelry is Northwest Arkansas's memory maker store.
Make your Easter dinner deliciously simple with the Honey Baked Ham Company. Order their Honey Baked bone-in half hams or boneless half hams, both with their signature sweet and crunchy glaze. Complete your holiday meal with heat and serve sides, Hawaiian dinner rolls, and one of their decadent Honey Baked desserts. Order your Easter meal online at honeybaked.com and pick up at your local Honey Baked in Fayetteville or Bentonville. Their signature hams and delicious sides will leave your guests asking for more. Visit your Fayetteville or Bentonville Honey Baked ham locations today at honeybaked.com.
Do you feel that, Arkansas? The Lotto jackpot is now more than $1 million. Why should you care? Because this $1 million+ prize can only be won in Arkansas. There are 2 Lotto drawings every week, and the jackpot keeps growing until there's a winner. Join the fun and play Lotto today. A $2 ticket could change your life. Get yours in stores or on the Jackpocket app. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Broadcasting live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin and Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruscin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruscin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why did they listen?
Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
We are back here on a Monday here on the old Ruscin and Zach program. It's your radio pals at it again. Clay Henry's coming up at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
For reasons unknown, he likes to be on the show with us. So we're happy to have him coming up in an hour or so here on Ruscin and Zach. So for all you fundamentalists, that's coming up here in a little while. All right.
You get your fundamentalism on.
That's right. Yes. Fundamentalism.
All right.
We've got a well, that was some story by Joe, man. Wasn't it?
Really was.
That was something.
We learned a lot in that phone call.
It sounded like also he was trying to deter people from building on that land by telling them all the batteries you buried back there and tires. So that was an all around good effort, solid effort.
I don't think he wants neighbors.
I don't think he did. Well, I mean, you hadn't had neighbors for 40 years. I mean, you don't want
did
them
like
now.
how he dropped what he paid for his lot in there versus what you're going to be paying for your lot.
Right. I don't know many places you can get a lot for $28K anymore.
No.
I don't know where that would be. Yeah. You get like a car for that maybe, but you live in your car. You do that. You live in the van, be a van guy. Just live in the van. Something like that. Let's see here. Let's go to the McClarty hotline. Michael is in Harrison. Hello, Michael.
Hey, guys. Hope you're having a good afternoon.
What's up, Michael?
And speaking of Joe, I feel like I got left hanging the bag, holding on to the bag here. A couple of weeks ago, I bought tickets to the ball game against McNeese State for March the 8th.
Baseball tickets.
Baseball tickets.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, for March the 8th. And, so the game got rained out.
Mm-hmm.
And so they had doubleheader on the next day, one at noon, and then after that. And I had a wedding. So I got on my app, and I called a friend of mine and said, hey, you want to go to the ball game? He said, yeah. And so I transferred my tickets to him, and he received them. Are y'all with me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I actually bought the tickets off StubHub. I don't mind telling you that. And so my buddy goes to the game on Saturday at noon, and he goes up to the scanner, and they say, your tickets are no good. And so not only was it him, but it was a lot of other people at the game. Same thing happened to. So let's fast forward. I call the university ticket office, and they tell me it's a StubHub issue. So I called StubHub, and this is what they told me. They told me that when that game was canceled, that the owner number one, I'm owner number two, and I gave the tickets to number three. Owner number one got those tickets back, and they resold them.
Ooh.
For the game on Saturday.
Wow.
And so I'm kind of like Joe. I got left holding the bag.
And you didn't get a refund?
I did not. That's why I'm calling you guys. StubHub told me, and I guess it's my fault because after Saturday, I had a wedding on Saturday, and I had to drive to a job on Sunday, and I worked Monday through Wednesday, got back, had a family reunion that I was cooking for 50 people. Finally, it's now Monday, and I went, I need to call and see what happened. Well, they told me because it was a week after the game, they can't do anything. And I'm like, well, how does the University of Arkansas, why do they not just transfer that ticket to the next day? That same ticket should have been used for Saturday. That's why I'm calling you guys.
All right, so
I want everybody in Arkansas to know this.
I just want to make sure I understand this. So when they're telling you that when the ticket, when the game was canceled, the ticket goes back to the owner.
That's what StubHub
Okay.
told me.
All right. I just want to make sure I understand this in steps. I would think at that point you would get a refund for that, especially if they resold it.
Absolutely. And of course, StubHub told me they made no money. And I said, yes, you did. You make money or you wouldn't be in business. You wouldn't be talking to me right now. You know, StubHub makes the basically the transfer of the tickets. They have a fee, and that's what they make. The owner of the first owner gets their money, and I get to go to the ball game. Well, I paid all that, and then they resold the tickets for Saturday. And honestly, I think it's a University of Arkansas issue because they should not allow those tickets to be resold. You know, let's just be honest. And it's not about the money. I'm eating fine. That's not the issue. The issue is any professional sport, if a game is canceled or postponed, or if it's postponed to the next day, then that person goes the next day and they use that ticket from the previous day and they get in and everybody's happy. But I'm going to tell you, there were a lot of people at the University of Arkansas that thought they had good tickets and they were sick. Wow. My buddy said they were people mad everywhere. So I just, that's it. That's all I've got. But I'm like, I love the Razorbacks. I've been going to the Razorback games since 1998 when the stadium was 60% full. When everybody that bought a ticket came. And now you can't get in unless you've got a ton of money. Then this happened. Basically, they made money off the game that did not happen.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah. I confess I don't understand how the process works, but I want to know where your money is. If it's StubHub. Yeah. I mean that would be my question. Is okay if they resold the ticket and the exchange happened again. Where's your money? That would be my question.
My money is in the pocket of the first person that sold the ticket.
So he double dipped.
Basically, they sold. Yes, they did.
Okay.
That's what happened. Yep. That's what happened. And it wasn't a lot, but it's just the principle. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. And I thought I just want to make the public aware because I believe that the university has control over StubHub. And they should not allow that to happen. Because that ticket sold again on StubHub.
Yeah, I don't know. Once the university sells the ticket, I don't know if they have
no control over
that.
Now,
I know it's all digital, though, so maybe there is something they could do. I have no idea.
The ticket was for the Friday game, correct?
Right, and they played the Friday game and the first game on Saturday.
So I'm getting some information here. It says Friday game wasn't honored for game one Saturday as normal. They screwed those that had the Friday tickets. The Saturday ticket holders got a doubleheader.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. That's
you should get a refund for the ticket you purchased on a Friday. From some, and I'm not saying it comes from the university. I don't know what their agreements are.
Yeah, the university did not get the money. The person that sold me the ticket on StubHub got money twice, and StubHub made the sold basically the same event twice. Because there was only one game made up, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And it got sold twice. So, but to me, I mean, I don't know that happened with, it probably did not happen with season ticket holders. I can't imagine that happening with season ticket holders. I think it just happened for people that were buying one game tickets.
Mm-hmm.
That would be my guess. I don't know.
Hey, listen.
Anyway,
Hey,
guys.
here's-
I'm still happy on a Monday.
Piece that the university sent out with about the postponement. It says here, Friday's tickets will allow access to both games of Saturday's doubleheader. Saturday's single game tickets are no longer valid and can be exchanged for another game based on availability. So they should have honored Friday's tickets. According to this is what they sent out, unless this release was wrong. So, you got a raw deal here. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my buddy, he was in line, and he was hearing all these other people like, what? Are you kidding me? He was hearing all the racket.
Right.
Well, there was a guy he said, well, my tickets were for yesterday, and there was a guy, old fella behind him, and he said, man, my family didn't show up, and I have 3 tickets. And he gave them to him. So he had to buy 1 ticket instead of 4, because I gave him 4.
Well, there's the confusion because the university said that they weren't going to honor Saturday's tickets. They were only going to honor Friday's tickets for the doubleheader, and that is not, from what you're telling us and what other people are telling you, that is not what happened. They honored Saturday's tickets and not Friday's in that particular case.
That's what they did.
Seems like a mess.
I mean, hey, I don't know, I don't know who got what, but I know what I didn't get.
Yeah.
I didn't get game or my money back. So there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, have a great week.
Thank you, Michael.
And
Good to hear from you. All right.
Go Hogs. Take care, man.
Michael and Harrison, everybody. Man. But I can see where that would confuse people because the release says, this was put in, the paper and all the places where people would get this information, that you would get to go to the doubleheader with a Friday ticket, and Saturday's tickets were,
avoided. Yeah.
Yeah, they were. You put mustard on them. But that is not the way it went down, apparently. So, okay. And as far as the StubHub angle goes, man, that's capitalism. I mean, it is, right? Like that's a smart play, honestly, by someone who's like, oh wait, there's a rain. Oh, okay. Or maybe somebody got lucky, and I don't know. Anyway, tough break. Okay, it is 12 minutes after the hour here on Ruscin and Zach. Would you read this one, please?
I'd be thrilled.
All right, you read that one, and we'll have more for you coming up here right in a moment.
It's my favorite. Jackie Mock with Mock Legal Solutions are so excited to announce their local family-owned law firm's grand reopening on Friday, March 29th. Jackie has passion for family law and is always in your corner. Drop by Friday, March 29th. You can check out their new office space. Same location, just more room to serve you in more practice areas. We're going to be there live from 2 to 6 that day, broadcasting from Mock Legal's newly renovated meeting room, the Johnny Davis Memorial Conference Room. Mark your calendars for Friday, March 29th, Fort Smith. Mock Legal Solutions, grand reopening, 3401 South 79th Street, Fort Smith. Mock Legal Solutions, real advice, reasonable price.
Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel hotline. 866-285-4005. McClarty Daniel, a vehicle for every lifestyle.
The waves were mighty and fierce as could be when my lady and I got lost at sea. We tossed and turned and we nearly drowned when my brave little boat went down.
Whoa, 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 no, none of that's true. You haven't had a date in a year or two. The sea was calm and the sky was clear and you crashed right into the pier.
Yeah, fine.
Accidents don't just happen in sea shanties, so Progressive Boat Insurance has you covered. Take as little as 4 minutes to see what you can save at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, covered subject to policy terms and not available for all boats or in all situations.
Evan Cohen here from Unsportsmanlike on ESPN Radio for True Green. Are you ready to elevate your lawn game without breaking the bank? True Green has been the trusted choice for over 2 million homeowners for over 50 years. Visit TrueGreen.com and discover the easiest and affordable way to achieve a pro-level lawn guaranteed. Plus, enjoy True Green's verified price matching, ensuring you get the best lawn for the best price. Visit TrueGreen.com and transform your lawn effortlessly. That's TrueGreen.com. Your dream lawn is just around the corner.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hog truck.
Are you using Facebook as your website? Here are 3 reasons why that's a bad idea.
1. Not everyone has it, which means you're missing out on customers. 2. You're not in control. Facebook is. You can't customize the look or fully brand your page. 3. Unless you pay for ads, your page isn't getting seen. Let the Modular Orange team help you own your space online with a fully custom website that's only $95 per month. Go to modularorange.com to find out how. That's modularorange.com.
Hi, this is Garen Armstrong with Shamrock Roofing and Construction. That small roofing company my father started 45 years ago has now become one of the largest roofing companies in America by following one rule, the golden rule. No one can install a better roof at a better price, a better warranty than Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Let our local family serve your family. Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Call today or visit us online at shamrockroofer.com.
Is this the right time of year to sell your home and buy something new? Hi, this is former Razorback and Super Bowl champ Brett Goob of Collier & Associates. The market is changing. Mortgage rates have declined in recent weeks. Do you know what the current market value is for your home? Call or text me today at 479-651-2292 and let's discuss your best option for today's real estate market. That's 479-651-2292. Or go to our website and search nwahome.com to start the conversation. Good team at Collier & Associates wishes you the best in 2024.
If you've been searching for the best Chicago-style pizza outside of the Windy City, head on over to Cassano's Pizza. Cassano's is your premier sports bar. Enjoy that perfect slice of pizza and catch all of the March basketball games. And their mad specials, including 20% off appetizers, $5 hog shots, $2 canned beer, and $1 off 22-ounce domestic drafts. Dine in only during the NCAA games. Cassano's Chicago-style pizza, your destination for the best pizza, coldest drinks, and friendliest service in March basketball.
Would you like to cut your heating bills without cutting comfort? Lower your utility costs while enjoying warm and consistent comfort this season with a highly efficient furnace from Luxair. Have your contractor call J&B Supply to hook you up with a new Luxair system perfectly suited for your home. Luxair provides optimal comfort, exceptional energy savings, and lasting performance. J&B Supply, where the professionals go for all their HVAC and plumbing needs since 1968. Locations in Fort Smith, Springdale, and Bentonville.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. What's the first thing you do if you had more time in the day? Nap, read, talk with a friend? When you know what's more important to you, it's easier to fit it into your schedule. Therapy can help you figure that out. BetterHelp offers affordable online therapy that comes to you. Start the process in minutes and switch therapists anytime. Visit BetterHelp, HELP.com/like today to get 10% off your first month.
Will your bracket be better than Matt Jones, Derek Ruscin, and the rest of the ESPN Arkansas team? Then prove it. Sign up for the HitThatLine.com Bracket Challenge presented by On the Mark Sports Bar and Grill in Fayetteville, 810 Billiards and Bowling in Fort Smith, and Shelter Insurance Agent Chris Dooley. Registration is easy. Just find the contest on HitThatLine.com. The HitThatLine.com Bracket Challenge is also brought to you in part by Walk-On Sports Bistro, Century Bank of the Ozarks, Cafe Conchisme, Links at Chaffee Crossing, and Foghorns Wings.
Hi there, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby with your 4029 Get Ready Weather Forecast. Out there this evening and overnight, it's going to be a cold one for us. Temperatures dropping off fast as the sun goes down with clear skies, lows dropping in the upper 20s by tomorrow morning. As we get into our Tuesday afternoon, though, it warms up nicely. The breeze really kicks up. It'll be a windy day, a sunny day, 2 highs in mid to upper 60s. And then on Wednesday, even warmer highs getting the low 70s with a small chance of a shower or storm. Better chances Wednesday night to Thursday. That's your Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel Hotline, 866-285-4005. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
The news is brought to you by The Good Chair because I had to have a place to sit. The Good Chair only at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want a seat. The Good Chair. Arkansas baseball team swept Missouri over the weekend to improve to 17-2 on the year. They're 3-0 in the league. Next up, number 23, Auburn down there. Arkansas finished their 12-game homestand 12-0. Women's basketball team has accepted an invite to the Women's Basketball Invitation Tournament. They'll play third-seeded Tulsa on Thursday over in Tulsa. Winner of the game, it's the winner of Washington and Georgetown. Your Ruscin and Zach Expos brought to you by Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale. 479-225-8809 for all of your heat and air needs. Is it okay to say my dealer delivered the goods when your Girl Scout cookies arrive? 92.5% of you said yes. At any point during the day, could you be one of the 7 dwarves? Grumpy, sleepy, bashful, happy, sneezy, dopey, or doc? 92.5% of you said yes. Does the prescription drug Skyrizi sound like it was named by a bunch of teenagers? 91.4% of you say yes. And should every bottle of tequila have a bail bondsman's phone number on it? 84.2% of you say yes. Those are your Ruscin and Zach Expos. Are brought to you by Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale. 479-225-8809.
All right. There was a lot of righteous indignation on the TV last night about, well, when Tom Crean was upset about teams not playing in the NIT. St. John's and Oklahoma. And now this is true. When he was at Indiana, he opted out of the NIT.
He did. He said he didn't want to disgrace Indiana's court with an NIT game.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, it's a weird little,
what a hill to die on. A hill that you have no credibility on. That's very interesting.
Here's the thing, is if you're, I kind of get what he was saying, which is, if you're a young team and you're a team that you know is going to be back and you've got, you want to go play, great. If the players vote for it, go. But I think at the Power 5 level, a lot of teams, as soon as the season's over, you don't make the big dance. What's the point?
Well, half your team is going to opt out of the
Exactly.
NIT, so it's going to be like the walk-ons and the managers as your team. Is that a accurate representation as you go and take on?
Well, it's like the bowl games.
Ball State or whoever it will be.
It's like Florida State walking into the bowl game and they lose half the roster. It's not the team you had.
Right. And by the way, regardless of who's on the roster, if it's walk-ons or whatever, the head coach is going to be judged on that game.
Sure.
And if they lose, it's going to count against him. Another postseason failure by fill in the blank. So,
here's a good question.
Yeah.
Jody and Alpina wondering out loud, which is worse, Missouri basketball or Missouri baseball?
Well, let's see if they go 0-30.
That's
a
jump ball. They may not win a game.
They haven't won a league game since, women's basketball, I think.
No, I'm talking about men's basketball and baseball.
They haven't won a league game since they beat Arkansas in the football game, in the borderline rivalry.
There you go.
That was their last league win in those 3 men's sports that you mentioned. So because they went 0 in the in basketball men's, and so far they're 0-3. Now let's see if they go 0-30.
They're not going 0-30
baseball.
in baseball. They're going to run into one, but
you think? Do they play Auburn? Auburn's not that good.
Auburn's ranked 23rd in the country.
They suck.
They're ranked 23rd in the country.
They're not that good.
They're ranked 23rd in the country. They're better than half the league, but
they got outscored by 21 this week.
That's not good. Who'd they lose to?
I don't know.
It had to have been Vandy or Kentucky.
Kentucky, let's see here.
Vandy and Kentucky both went 3-0 over the weekend.
It was Vanderbilt.
It was Vandy's really good.
That was Vanderbilt.
Gosh, Vanderbilt's good.
Yeah.
And that sucks because then we got to put up with that guy.
I thought he died.
No, that was the rumor.
Oh,
the 2 of them are still there. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the last game I went to.
Was the Whistler?
Yeah.
Nice.
I saw his van. I heard him from the other
but it's
foul
not all
corner.
about him.
And I felt like I got the full Whistler experience. That's the last game at Baum Walker I went to 2 years ago. That's right. And then all hell broke loose.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what happened there. But yeah, Auburn got. I don't know if they got swept, but they did not win the series this weekend.
Vanderbilt's 3-0.
So they got swept.
Kentucky's 3-0 and Arkansas's 3-0. Those are the top 3 teams. You like Kentucky.
Kentucky is the best team in the league. If you look at run differential, they outscored their opponent by 22. Arkansas only scored. And I really, let's see Arkansas run up against a good pitching staff and see how this lineup goes.
I'm waiting.
I want to see that. I want to see that. I want to see what happens there, and then I will have further comment for you. But I want to see them run up against.
You're
the
not
real
sold
pitching
on the hitting yet.
I believe they have 5 positions where they're not getting much in the lineup.
It's also colder, but let's see what happens as it warms up. Ball starts jumping a little bit more. We'll see what happens. But I share your concerns. But when you score 1 run in 27 innings, you're not gonna beat too many people.
No, that's so. You better be good.
They can probably win a lot of games 4-1.
Yeah.
Now
Well, that's clearly the strategy. Is okay. We're going to eke out some close ball games here, but we really like our guys on the mound. That's how this team looks to be built for 1 weekend of conference play with 9 more to go. So I don't know. I don't know anything.
Also, they haven't been out. They've been outside the borders of the state.
Their first road game this weekend.
It's been a month, and their first true road game.
Yep.
So let's get through the first road weekend. Let's see what happens.
Now they got Auburn in this first road game,
right?
So that might not be all that formidable. But LSU's coming here next week.
Well, they're 1-2. They went down to duty and got the.
Yeah, they did.
Go ahead, fill in the blank. They got.
They got their cheeks beat.
They got roped down there. I mean, it was bad.
Yeah, Mississippi State outscored them by 15.
Not great LSU. Corn dog eating fools. They suck. I hate LSU.
You don't like LSU?
Bunch of rednecks.
What are we?
I mean, I see your point, but DQ, do you own an LSU sweatshirt?
I do.
Would you please wear that for Jerry and Elma?
I can.
Okay, now that we're back on the stream, who they're playing? Wear your Auburn stuff this weekend.
Yeah, wear Auburn on Thursday just to piss everybody off.
I like the Auburn.
I got a really nice Nike Auburn hat. I'll bring.
You
that.
do have that, yeah, that's right. Yeah,
I'll bring that one in.
I like that.
Bricky and Boomville says we're classy rednecks, hillbillies.
Oh, I see. Very good. Yeah, the whole wearing the other team stuff, it makes you mad. So that only means we're going to do it more.
Exactly.
That's how that's going to work.
Way to go, Jerry.
So,
thanks a lot. Now we got to do laundry.
We're in the era of the double down. So if you don't like it, we're going to do more. I'm going to go buy some stuff.
Oh, you're going to go? You're going to go shopping for Auburn stuff?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get some more.
I've never seen you wear a logoed, school logoed thing.
I like to play it down the middle.
Benville, yeah.
Yeah,
or
West thing. Yeah,
I like to play it down the middle.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you need some stuff?
No, I don't
I
need
got
anything.
plenty.
No, I went shopping yesterday. I don't need anything.
What'd you get? Did you get the sweater here?
Some shorts.
Shorts?
No, I found this in the closet. This is new. I pulled the tags off of it
like that. I liked it. No, I liked it. It was nice.
Yeah. This actually looks about the color it is on camera. It's pretty close to accurate. Sometimes this camera makes stuff look weird.
Mm-hmm.
So, but this one looks right. But yeah, I found this in the closet. And I got some shorts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like golf shorts?
The era of the cargo short is officially over in my life. It's done. It was a good run. We had a run for 20 some odd years.
Why?
Because nobody wears cargo shorts anymore, man. They don't do it.
They're ugly.
I do.
Hey, there you go. It's over.
They're ugly.
Oh, the era of cargo shorts and flip flops is about 30 days away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, my big old ugly toes.
We'll see.
Can't wait.
Did you really say that, or was that the clip?
No, that was that.
I hate it.
She actually said that.
Oh,
I
she did.
hate those plastic hog hats.
Oh yeah,
yeah. That'll live in infamy.
I'm very confused by all the overlapping of the whatever. Anyway, that's what I've been told. The cargo shorts are out of here.
Oh,
they're out.
You're getting dressed again?
I don't have to think. It's one thing I don't have to think about. I'm okay with that.
You don't think about anything.
Right. That's right.
Okay, one thing you did have to think of, you no longer have to think about.
That's the one thing.
The one thing you had. Okay.
Well, that's over with now.
Wow.
I love it. I don't care anymore. I just, you know what? It's great. Jay on the McClarty hotline. I beg to differ. I still wear cargo shorts.
Yeah. What's wrong with cargo shorts?
They're just ugly. I don't know.
They're just ugly.
They are. I can't
functional.
I can't explain.
There are a
You
lot
do
of
not need. What
I
do
need
you
that
need
many
to
pockets.
put in your pockets?
I have a lot of stuff that I
You
carry.
have your keys and your phone and your wallet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that can all fit in one pocket.
And he loses them all the time.
Yes. Well, no, I haven't lost my keys since DQ got me the tile.
You don't need a million pockets.
Too many pockets.
I feel that, that if I needed them, they're
You don't
there.
need them though.
But I might.
You specifically don't need them. You don't carry anything with you.
No, I don't. But you made fun of my golf shorts the other day.
No, I
Yes, you
didn't.
did.
Too big.
Too big. Wow. Okay.
There's too much
But
going on.
I
there.
felt bad. I felt like I hurt your feelings.
No, don't worry about it. It's cool. Fine.
Oh boy.
Huh.
All right.
Well, congratulations on your newfound shorts.
Thank you. 866-285-4005 to join us here on the McClarty Daniel hotline. Clay Henry's coming up. Stay where you are. Wait, I got to do something here. All right. Here, let's pause and let me get down on your level and say, listen up, weekday warriors. Buffalo Wild Wings is officially making lunchtime saucy again with unbeatable specials. Grab the crew and turn up your weekday lunch at B-Dubs starting at just $10. Talking wings, tenders, burgers, and more. All served with fries and a Pepsi drink. Available Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Price and participation may vary. Buffalo Wild Wings in Conway, Bryant, Sherwood, North Little Rock, Jonesboro, and in Fort Smith. This is where hunger comes to die.
The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
The Mega Millions jackpot from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is now more than $600 million. So, what would you do if you won?
Just blow my money on ridiculous, crazy materialistic things that have no value. Cars, jewelry, clothes.
I've always dreamed of visiting Greece.
Got your ticket? If not, visit your local lottery retailer for your chance to win the Mega Millions jackpot of more than $600 million. This is winning. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Tougher than the first shower after a sunburn. They're the new Mahindra tractors at Tatum Motor Company. New Mahindras are heavier with more built-in weight, so you can push more, pull more, and lift more. Your new Mahindra will always be ready and capable. These tough Mahindra tractors are proudly made with steel, not plastic, so you'll never be envious of the other brands. Plus, with the new Mahindra, you get up to a 7-year powertrain warranty on most models and 0% financing on select models for 72 months. That's 6 years, no interest. If you're looking for a new tractor or tractor package, check out the new Mahindra from Tatum Motor Company. You can even call for a quote before you head down. Tatum Motors promises they won't be undersold. Tatum Motor Company in Anderson, Missouri, and Tawnytown, Arkansas.
I'm Paul with Tatum Motor Company. Visit us online at tatummotor.com.
Once again, we're dropping in on the smarter guys at Stiff Plumbing and HVAC. It's time for spring tune-ups. Time to check air conditioners.
Yeah, time to clean them of winter dirt and grime. Time to check the motors, the relays, the start capacitors.
And time for our 85-point safety inspections.
Is there a better value than the Stiff Shield Protection Plan? An air conditioning, cleaning, and inspection to get ready for summer.
And a furnace cleaning, tune-up, and inspection when we start thinking about heat again.
The annual plumbing inspection, too.
Maybe the best is that Protection Plan members go to the top of the list when something breaks and they need us.
I love my job.
Call 751-9691. 751-9691. Tune in again next time to hear Brett say,
I love my job.
On the next episode of the Smarter Guys at Stiff Plumbing and HVAC.
Welcome to Eureka Pizza, home of fast and fresh pizzas, named a top 10 essential local restaurant by Axios and voted best by Cityscapes. The pizza that Arkansas has enjoyed since 1992. And for $6.99, grab a fast and fresh large pizza. Pepperoni sauce is your extra cheese with homemade dough and sauce. Whether it's lunchtime, family dinner, or to treat your group or team, we've got you covered. See us online at eurekapizza.com.
It's big.
Looking for a new home in the heart of Northwest Arkansas? Head to the Cottages at the Park.
These beautiful homes by Buffington have direct access to a 120-acre park and offer maintenance-free yards. That means free time can be spent watching the hogs, traveling, playing in the park, or just enjoying a weekend without yard work. For relaxed living at its finest, cottages at the park is the best move you'll make. Visit BuffingtonHomesAR.com/hogradio for details.
Hi, this is Garen Armstrong with Shamrock Roofing and Construction. That small roofing company my father started 45 years ago has now become one of the largest roofing companies in America by following one rule, the golden rule. No one can install a better roof at a better price, a better warranty than Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Let our local family serve your family. Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Call today or visit us online at shamrockroofers.com.
Foghorns is celebrating its 20th year in Northwest Arkansas with a new menu, new items, and new lower prices with the same fresh ingredients. Choose up to 40 different flavors of wings and tenders, always prepared fresh to fryer, or choose an always fresh certified Angus beef burger on locally made bread. With 30 to 50 TVs per location, Foghorns is your place to watch all the basketball this March. And Foghorns Happy Hour is Monday through Friday from 2 to 6 p.m. and all day on Sunday. With all domestic bottles only $3.25. With 5 locations in Northwest Arkansas. Eat fresh, eat local, and ditch the chains. Foghorns.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
ESPN 99.5. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruskin and Zach.
Okay, we're back here at 24 minutes until the hour. A lot of controversy today. No, not about what's happening with Arkansas's basketball coach. No, the cargo shorts are out debate is really, you know what, upset the people.
I am tired of people telling me that I can't wear my cargo shorts. I will wear my cargo shorts and be free. Yes, I will. I am free of this tyranny. You guys do whatever you want. I don't care. Fine.
Okay.
And be bullied into wearing your brand of shorts. Told I did. What are those shoes the guys are wearing now?
Hey, dude.
Yeah, I'm not getting those either.
You would like them.
No, I wouldn't. You know why? Because everybody's telling me I need them.
You would, if you ever put on a pair, you would like them.
No.
My dad said they were life-changing.
Get you some Hey Dudes.
Life-changing. No.
Life-changing.
No, I'm not going to do
Jenny
it.
knows.
I'm not going to be bullied.
Oh, come on.
You know what? I'm going to stick
You
with
would think they're comfortable. Ugh.
Wow.
Huh.
Alrighty. This here is your drive home, and it is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888 Sparky.
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
You say mean things all the time.
That's true. Right about that.
Yeah.
Look, another player's rung the bell. That means he did his personal best.
Yeah. Top dog.
Woo pig.
I have a low IQ.
Why would he do that?
I don't know.
Why would he do
He
that?
just makes it so easy.
No. Well, we have a couple things here.
Yeah.
One, let's see if I can find this. There is a. I'm interested in this because usually in the way things work is everybody loves everything and there's not a whole lot of a. So when something is unpopular, that draws my attention. Okay.
All right.
Official YouTube page for Lionsgate Movies. The new trailer for The Crow has 56,000 likes and 78,000 dislikes.
This is like an internet poll, though.
This movie will hit theaters on June 7th.
And this was done like on what, X?
No, on YouTube, where you can hit the plus, the thumbs up or thumbs
the
down.
internet is a terrible place.
It's like Caesar.
Right. I'm not going to these people for anything.
People love when trailers drop,
Right.
Except this one.
DQ loves it. Trailer day is like her favorite day of the week.
Yeah. I love movie trailers.
But
Have
you know,
seen
Sometimes
this one?
more than the movie.
Well, sometimes they are better than the movie.
Sometimes
That
they're
is
a lot
true.
better than the movie.
Yeah. This article says it's not a good sign to have so many dislikes on a trailer. Comment section is also filled with negative comments about the movie. Many are directed at the new look for Eric Draven, with one top comment reading, "Why does the Crow look like Machine Gun Kelly dressed up like Florida Joker?" DQ. That's a lot.
That's an insult. Oh my God.
That is a put down right there. Yeah. And another comment read, "The only thing this trailer accomplished was making me want to watch the original." That's the movie with Brandon Lee, and he got shot in the whole deal there back in the day, back in the 90s. Anyway.
We have a lot of response to the Hey Dude cargo short debate.
Oh, yeah? What's going on?
Jay on the McClarty Daniel hotline. My wife tried to make me pick between my cargo shorts or her. Well, I picked my cargo shorts, and we're still married 17 years after that battle. I won.
Did you, though? Because I figure there's like microaggressions all the way through that you've just surrendered
Right.
on.
So you're slowly losing ground.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. That's one of those 100-year wars or something like that. You know what I mean?
Here's a text out of the 479, and I just lost it. Everyone should be happy you're wearing shorts. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be a lot worse. Tyler
Yeah,
in Greenwood has a tactical cargo kilt.
A
How about that? I saw a few of those yesterday.
Are kilts allowed here? You wear a kilt?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. I'm not Scottish, so that would be wrong of me to wear that.
Smack Daddy's starting to lose count of how many ways you hate him because he wears cargo
No,
shorts.
I don't hate
He's
people.
short, he's baldy, he has facial hair, and he wears cargo
No,
shorts.
I don't
It's like
hate-
strike 1 through 5.
I don't hate people who wear them. I just think I think that cargo shorts are ugly. And
People-
you don't need that many pockets.
House Farm, your bingo hookup says real men wear useful cargo shorts.
Useful ones. What about
Is that a brand or is that like just
You know,
they're useful?
they're useful. They have pockets. You never know when you need to pick something up and store it.
People are
Like what?
I don't know.
I'm thinking about what you go through in a day, Zach. What would you need to pick up and store?
That's a great question.
That
And
you couldn't-
I'd like to get back to you on that if I
Okay.
could, because I'll think of something.
Like my dad
Mm-hmm.
could wear cargo shorts and use probably every pocket.
Right. See?
But I don't know that you could.
Maybe I'm just, I'm like an apprentice to Kenny.
Okay. Now cargo pants are a different story. They're better.
Wait a minute.
I like
Cargo
pants.
pants are okay, but cargo
I like-
shorts are not.
Taking people out like Hagen Smith.
Does somebody
It's
have
been
that app with the
unbelievable.
concussion test on it? Because I would like to administer it. Huh. Wow. Huh. Yeah, great point. DQ, now what is the deal with guys now rolling up their denim shorts to a very
I
high
don't know.
high level? You know what I'm talking about.
I do.
I saw a lot of that yesterday,
So
and I'm not okay
I
with
don't know what it is about the denim shorts, but now there's a like a very popular short
Mm-hmm.
style, which is the 5.5-inch inseam shorts, which are like shorter.
Uh-huh.
They go
This-
probably like halfway up the thighs.
It's the weirdest thing
This
ever.
sounds like those gender-bending pesticides the texter from the 417 was talking about a couple hours ago.
I don't know why they're popular, but jean shorts are kind of I don't know.
Well,
I
okay.
don't like them very much.
Like, maybe this is out of style.
If
but
you're mentioning it, it probably is. But go ahead.
But I think this is still a relevant thing. But again, maybe this is out of style. Maybe I'm out of touch. Maybe I'm just an old fuddy-duddy. But men do not have attractive legs. None of you do. None of you do. Nobody
What do
does.
you mean none of you do?
None of you have no men have attractive
us.
legs that you want to
Say
see.
us.
None of us
There you
have attractive legs that people want to see. You know, it's
Again,
like you're wearing like Pistol Pete shorts out there.
We're,
I mean,
ha-
what
we're
are we
having
doing?
two different discussions here. I'm wearing them because they're functional and they help.
Okay, but I was talking about the jean shorts.
Oh
rolled
yeah,
up.
okay. That's a whole different thing. I don't understand this at all. And I understand where, hey,
the
fashion's-
male body is not a work of art. I mean, it's
sometimes we need to fashion doesn't have to evolve every year. I think maybe every 5 years.
Elaine Bennis said it best. The male body is like utilitarian. It's like a Jeep. You just use it for getting around. It's not a work of art.
Yes.
It's not a work of art. All right.
All right.
Can we all cover it up?
Can we all agree that men should not wear denim shorts of any length?
Well, I mean, the Jort crowd is a popular lobby. I don't know if you want to go on the wrong side of them.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I agree with
the
you.
The further south you go, the more you're going to get into Jort territory. But I think we know right is right. Jorts and any sort of denim short is not acceptable. Cargo shorts are the happy medium between whatever DQ wants and jorts.
I guess that's true. That's it's a compromise.
It's a compromise.
I mean, I'm not going to die on the hill of cargo shorts.
I just don't want to see 3/4 of a man's thigh. That's all. That's what whatever short it is, denim, khaki, whatever. I don't want to see like those old coaching shorts from the 80s. I don't want to see them.
But see, that's what's popular right now.
Why?
They're popular.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't understand
There's
this.
like the Patagonia shorts like that, and then there are Lululemon shorts that are like that. That's what's popular.
That is not okay.
Yeah.
No. It just there was a kid in front of me at the betting window at Oaklawn over the weekend, and he had on a pair of these shorts, and I'm just like, what are you doing, man? Like, why? Why are you doing this to yourself? Later in life, that's going to hurt a lot more. I mean, I guess do it while you can, but dang, dude.
Is this the young people's counter to the older men with flabby arms wearing those cutoff T-shirts all the time? Like, there's no definition up there, and you're just showing off flabby arms.
I don't know what age it
great.
happens. I don't know when at what age it happens. And maybe it's different for everybody. But there's a point where you're like, I don't care what I look like. I just want to be comfortable.
Yes.
And I don't. For me, it's been the last 10 years. Maybe when I turned 40, I was like, you know what? I don't care anymore.
Right.
I just want to be comfortable.
Yes.
That's why I wear a lot of hoodies. They're comfortable.
Right.
Cargo shorts.
Go home, put my jammy pants on.
Right.
That's what I want to do.
I
Yes.
find when I MC things, I have to wear a suit. I find it very restricting. Like the one day I came in here, I had a button-down shirt. I'm like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Sorry about the suit then. I did my best.
Dude, let me tell you. DQ. So when I went and got measured for the tux, I told the guy, I said, look, I get puffy during the spring, and I'm going to need to come back, and we're going to get
puffy.
I get a little puffy. I need to get
starts his drinking again.
Right. I need to get my neck remeasured. I was very happy with my neck measurements, but I told him, I'm like, I got to go back. So I got to go back 2 weeks before just to double check the shirt.
Interesting.
Is it?
Well, what can he do?
He gets me a bigger shirt.
You'd have to fix it.
Gets me a bigger shirt.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never been tailored.
Oh, it's great.
No, it's not.
I wish I had.
It seems weird. I wouldn't
wish all
like
my
it.
clothes were tailored.
Because you go in with a preconceived notion of what you are, and you always leave going, I'm that big?
Yeah, but it fits.
It does fit.
Or you have
Perfectly.
a goal. You
It
have a
fits
goal.
perfectly.
Like, well, I got to fix this.
But then they had me walking around with one shoe on, which it was driving me nuts.
Yeah, that's tough.
Because I sounded like an Amish drive-by. It was terrible.
Yeah. This is bad, huh?
Yeah.
Ben in Fayetteville is on the McClarty hotline. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky. Hi, Ben.
Zach, it's the smartest thing you've ever said. I've reached a level of enlightenment after I retired from the military.
Yeah.
That I'm at the same level as Gandhi. I don't care what people think.
Right.
But
Sandals and
there
a
is a limit.
loincloth. Gandhi.
But there is a limit, though. There is a limit. These people, and I'd rather see you in cargo shorts because then you look like you work at Home Depot. Just put on like an orange vest. Right? But I can't deal with these people in pajamas and Pantera shirts and hoodies and like these dude shoes. They put on their Walmart uniform. I mean, I can't deal with those people. And they're drinking 8 cans of Monster before 10 o'clock and they still don't do anything, right? I can't deal with that. So I'm okay with the Home Depot electrical department look that you're trying to pull off.
Thank you.
But I can't deal with that Home Depot. You know what? I'm going to get you an orange vest so that you can do the radio show as the Home Depot guy.
The look I'm going for is
Plumbing department.
Saturday 2 p.m. Lows. That's what I'm going for.
You know what? You'll probably pull it off. You could probably pull it off. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
mean, but you got to reach that level of enlightenment. It sounds like you have.
I have,
and it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. Just in time for y'all setting up a YouTube channel. So
Perfect. That's right.
You got to take care.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, Ben.
And DQ hates my flip flops.
I just don't
She's
like.
not the only one.
What is wrong with them?
Yeah.
I just don't
No
like.
one likes the flip flops.
I mean, what kind of rules do we have? Do we have like OSHA? Like, you shouldn't wear open-toed shoes to work anywhere, unless you're like a lifeguard or something.
Technically, in a lot of ways,
I feel like I would feel different if you were wearing Chacos or Tevas or something.
What is the difference?
But you're wearing slides.
Yes, I am.
I don't like
Those
that.
are shower shoes.
Yes,
they are. You are wearing shower
I
shoes.
got
to
fungus on
work.
your shower shoes.
Those are the cleanest shower shoes you've ever stumbled across.
You could eat off those showers.
That's exactly right.
I think that's my problem. Not necessarily seeing your feet, which I don't like, but but I think just the type of shoe you're wearing to show off your feet.
Now I understand that they're a royal blue. If I went to black,
I
would that
don't
be
like
different? Okay.
slides.
All right.
Zach Arn's protecting his peace.
I think that it's only okay to wear slides if you're going to and from a sporting event, like you're playing in the sporting event, like a basketball game.
I told you I have some sandals that I bought in
No,
concert, and I'm willing to
either.
wear those with knee-high black socks. And we'll take all of our pictures in those.
Going from the shuffleboard court to the buffet. Huh?
Exactly. I'm willing to do that just for you.
I don't want that either.
No, well, I mean, we got to find a
Get a
happy
pair
medium
of
here.
Chacos.
I don't want
I would
to.
rather you wear Birkenstocks than a pair
those
of.
sandals are.
Oh, here's an idea.
No, they are
Kinda.
not. They're Adidas slides.
Here's a compromise. Get a petty.
What if I just didn't wear shoes?
Get a petty.
Okay. No, I don't like people touching my feet.
Well, this isn't.
It's weird.
This
Yeah.
isn't Boone County. You
I just don't like people touching my feet.
Izzard County.
I don't want people
ticklish.
touching my feet.
I don't like the part where they scrub off the dead skin.
Wow.
It makes me feel
She's
icky.
talking about a pedicure. By the way.
Pedicure.
Okay. Yeah. See, I'm not.
If you've ever had one.
I've never had one.
Okay, well that's a part.
Now, hang on. We have a female's perspective here. Karen from Springdale is texting.
Oh,
Cargo
boy.
shorts or pants are a must for purse carrying girls like us. You can sneak candy into movies. You can do all sorts of things. Not that I'm doing that, but
Are you going to put a flask in your bra again?
I know exactly how many fireballs you can get into a
Right.
bra.
Yes, you do. Yes.
12. 20 in that little bucket. There are 24 of them. You can get half of them. You get two girls together, bang, you're good. And I would be happy to show you. No, I'm kidding. How did we get here?
I don't know.
How about Crocs, DQ? Golf shorts.
Oh
and
God, I feel like I'm being such a hater today.
You are.
Yeah.
I don't like those either.
DQ, what is acceptable?
I would prefer your slides more than I prefer Crocs.
Okay. All right.
Well, now we're made some progress.
All right.
Here.
See, I feel like
I
we made
don't like Crocs. I don't know what it is about them. I have always hated them. I've never had a pair, even when they were popular the first time around, like 15 years ago. I didn't like them then.
What do you like?
I like what I like.
She
what I
likes
wear.
what she likes.
Yes,
Okay.
but I guess I would prefer your
How
slides.
many days out of a month, ballpark, 30, 31 day month, do you look at what either of us are wearing and go, my God?
Not that many.
How many days? 10?
No, maybe
5?
5. There are a few things that you both own that I just don't.
I gotta
I don't
know.
like.
What?
All right.
Like what?
The truth tree.
Here we go.
I don't want to be
No,
mean,
go
and
ahead.
I'm not saying this to be mean.
I'm wearing it tomorrow.
I don't like the green shirt that Ruskin wears.
Oh.
And
The polo shirt?
The
lime green one?
really
Yeah.
lime green
Yeah. I'm with you on that.
I wore that yesterday.
It's a fine shirt. All right.
It makes me look fat.
Your words, not mine.
Well, I did. I saw it yesterday.
Okay.
And I don't like the orange shirt that you have.
Ooh.
Which one? I have several.
It's not an athletic
Is it the polo one?
but it's like a regular cloth or cotton material polo. I don't like that one.
Okay.
Got to do an emergency load of laundry tonight.
You usually pair it with the cargo shorts.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
You pair it
Now,
with
do you
your
hate
worst outfit.
Do you hate it because of the cargo
No,
shorts?
I don't like the color.
All right.
It's not your color.
What if I got bunny slippers?
That would be fine.
I could wear
It's
slippers.
very in now.
Okay.
Wearing your pajamas in real life
if
is
they
very
have
popular right now.
bunnies on
I
them
wore pajama pants to a post-game show.
There you go. See? All right, the drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach. Clay Henry is coming up. First, a word here from Hickey and Holt Law Partners. They've got you covered in the River Valley, Northwest Arkansas, Little Rock, and in Mena. Hickey and Holt Law specializes in divorce and custody cases, civil litigation, and Hickey and Holt Law has over 70 years combined experience to serve you. Go to KevinHickeyLaw.com or call him at 479-434-2414 today to schedule your consultation. KevinHickeyLaw.com or 479-434-2414. Clay Henry's coming up. There you are.
It's Monday, March 18th. Hope everyone enjoyed their St. Paddy's Day weekend. I'm Brandon Evans, getting you back in the swing of things with this 4029 News live, local, late-breaking update. Springdale police say former Arkansas Lieutenant Governor Mark Darr was arrested on DWI charges following a crash on March 7th. There's also been another arrest following a deadly shooting last month at Lake Fayetteville. We'll have more on both of those stories tonight. Weather-wise, a chilly start to the work week. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee tells us if we warm up this week and when the next chances of rain arrive. In entertainment news, officials with Steel Horse Rally say they're partnering with the U.S. Marshals Museum this year with a free exhibit on antique motorcycles. Our Phil Reed explains what else people who attend can expect when this year's edition rolls into Fort Smith. Don't forget all the news you need anytime you need it's right there at your fingertips, 4029tv.com and the free 4029 News app. I'm Brennan Evans. Join me and Allison Wise tonight on 4029 News.
At Rath Mitsubishi, we know nobody likes feeling like they've got to fight to get a fair deal on a pre-owned car. That's why we're introducing our all-new road-ready certified pre-owned vehicles. We pick the best used cars, bought locally from your friends and neighbors whenever possible. Then they get a full inspection, service, and reconditioning. And finally, we back that with a comprehensive warranty. Don't get beat up on your pre-owned car search. Hang on. Sorry about that. Road-ready certified pre-owned cars. We've got you covered. Exclusively at Rath Mitsubishi. Don Tyson and 71B Springdale. RathMitsubishi.com.
Is this the right time of year to sell your home and buy something new? Hi, this is former Razorback and Super Bowl champ Brett Goob of Collier & Associates. The market is changing. Mortgage rates have declined in recent weeks. Do you know what the current market value is for your home? Call or text me today at 479-651-2292 and let's discuss your best options for today's real estate market. That's 479-651-2292. Or go to our website and search nwahome.com to start the conversation. Good team at Collier & Associates wishes you the best in 2024.
If you've been searching for the best Chicago-style pizza outside of the Windy City, head on over to Cassano's Pizza. Cassano's is your premier sports bar. Enjoy that perfect slice of pizza and catch all of the March basketball games. And their mad specials, including 20% off appetizers, $5 hog shots, $2 canned beer, and $1 off 22-ounce domestic drafts. Dine in only during the NCAA games. Cassano's Chicago-style pizza, your destination for the best pizza, coldest drinks, and friendliest service in March basketball.
Make your Easter dinner deliciously simple with the Honey Baked Ham Company. Order their Honey Baked bone-in half hams or boneless half hams, both with their signature sweet and crunchy glaze. Complete your holiday meal with heat and serve sides, Hawaiian dinner rolls, and one of their decadent Honey Baked desserts. Order your Easter meal online at honeybaked.com and pick up at your local Honey Baked in Fayetteville or Bentonville. Their signature hams and delicious sides will leave your guests asking for more. Visit your Fayetteville or Bentonville Honey Baked ham locations today at honeybaked.com.
Do you own a business or are you starting a new business? Sign Studio is the answer to all of your brick and mortar advertising needs. Sign Studio can wrap your new company vehicle or an entire fleet of vehicles, manufacture and install stunning road and building signs, or simply print a banner and set of business cards to get you started. No matter where you are in business, Sign Studio is with you. With friendly service and smiling faces, Sign Studio is your source for complete visual marketing. Visit yoursignstudio.com or call 250-4844.
Discover, this is Daniela.
Hi, it's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to thank you for making me feel so special. I earned cash back on debit for my dinner party groceries.
That's great. But with Discover Cashback Debit, we give everyone cash back on everyday purchases. Anything else I can help you with?
Do you like asparagus and mushroom sorbet? I've got leftovers.
Introducing Discover Cashback Debit, a checking account with cash back. It pays to Discover. Eligibility and terms at discover.com/cashback debit. Discover Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Will your bracket be better than Matt Jones, Derek Ruskin, and the rest of the ESPN Arkansas team? Then prove it. Sign up for the HitThatLine.com bracket challenge presented by On the Mark Sports Bar and Grill in Fayetteville, 810 Billiards and Bowling in Fort Smith, and Shelter Insurance agent Chris Dooley. Registration is easy. Just find the contest on HitThatLine.com. The HitThatLine.com bracket challenge is also brought to you in part by Walk On Sports Bistro, Century Bank of the Ozarks, Cafe Con Chisme, Links at Chaffee Crossing, and Foghorns Wings. KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Broadcasting live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruskin and Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruskin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruskin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why do they listen?
Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on HitThatLine.com.
Yeah, top dog.
It's the best. Ruskin and Zach back with you here on ESPN Arkansas and on HitThatLine.com. We are here, and this is your drive home powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
I had a fun time at the game.
Oh, look at that.
It was a great experience.
Didn't Arkansas lose?
Well, besides that.
Or maybe because of that, the DQ is terrible for recruiting in the program over there. All right, it's Monday at 5 o'clock. So Clay Henry is joining us now, the Hall of Famer, and we'll find out all the latest from the flight shop and everything else. Hi, Clay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Did y'all notice the latest scheduled inductee to the Sports Writers and Sportscasters Hall of Fame?
I did. Zach was reading that to me earlier today. Actually,
that's what we do. That's what we do around nap time. As I read him stories.
That's right.
Do you start off Once Upon a Time?
Sometimes it really just depends on how cranky he is.
Yeah.
It can start up Once Upon a Time.
I was cranky today.
Sometimes it sits your ass down. It's story time.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Well, and also joins Charlie Jones, the late Charlie Jones.
Love Charlie Jones.
NBC guy, did NFL football. Had a law degree from the University of Arkansas.
Charlie Jones did?
Yeah.
Wow. I
He's
didn't
from
know
Fort
that.
Smith.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew that.
Called my favorite game of all time, Charlie
Which
Jones.
one was that?
That would have been the 1993 Florida State Notre Dame game.
Yes,
Him and Todd
he did.
Christensen.
Yep. One versus two, right?
You're right.
Right around the corner
Classic
from Main
voice.
Street.
Yeah. I think he did I believe he narrated 22 Straight.
That's right.
Larry Foley did.
Yep.
And then we also are going to have a luncheon in Jonesboro, and Charlie Cromwell and Dick Clay.
Yes.
And people in Northeast Arkansas, they consider Dick Clay, I mean, just about the same as Paulie is.
Yep.
I mean, just beloved. And unfortunately, he also passed. So, but we're gonna start taking this show on the road. There's so many people in the extremities of the state that that are deserving. Probably have one in Texarkana, maybe some other places, because the guys that are in the broadcast field like you, there's just so many that done high school football in their towns for 30, 40 years in some places.
Right. I watched. We got Channel 8 and Cersei growing up, so I know all about Dick Clay and all that stuff.
Dickie Bird.
Dickie Bird. That's right. Yeah. He is
I mean, if
the legend over there.
If he didn't say it, it didn't happen.
Yeah. He was.
Charlie Cromwell was a great one too in the sports era, the Jonesboro Sun. Yep.
And of course Grant Hall, as we were talking about, is going into
Grant's
the Hall.
still kind of kicking around. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Hey, Clay, we've got some business before we get to all the sports stuff. Did you get in trouble last week on the Rush for saying ass? Because I feel like that's our fault.
I think I was misquoted.
Okay. All right. I mean, we'll stand up for you.
We're Team Clay.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like maybe that's our fault.
Is it? I mean, it's just as if you say I said it.
I'm just asking the question. I'm being told
I know,
that this happened.
but you just said it. I mean, repeating it.
Well, that's
you can say, well, that he said it. Well, now you just said it too.
Well, that's the whole like childhood argument when you use a bad word, like, well, you just said it too. Like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's how that whole thing went down.
It's clear here. I just, if you got in trouble, I will take the bullet for you on that one. That's our fault.
So one of our daughters once would slap her leg and yell, and then say the other one hit her. And then there's a handprint. There's a handprint. This was like age 5 and 6. One of them's 5, one of them's they're 18 months apart. So you like another one's like, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
And you kind of sooner or later you kind of figure out, well, there's one that's kind of mischievous, and there's one that is goody two shoes. So
a pattern of behavior develops.
It's kind of like the three of y'all. There's one that is, if she said she didn't do it, I believe her. But if you two say you didn't do it, I was like, that's probably a confession.
We've lost the benefit of the doubt with
that's when you start asking a lot of really pointed questions, and they start giving you all the information.
This has got to be a tough week for DQ. Because it's spring break. And she no longer gets spring break.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is the first time.
DQ. How are you dealing with that?
She is now in the adult world where there is no spring break.
No,
right.
There is no off for summer.
Nope.
Now, if she wants to schedule a week of vacation and give that up during spring break, but that would be silly. You don't want to go on vacation in spring break.
Yeah, grown-ups.
No, we don't go on vacation in spring break.
Right. Grown-ups that take spring break it's a little weird to me,
Silliness.
Yeah. No.
Hey,
you got
Clay,
the rest of the year to do
Clay,
it.
where do you come down on cargo shorts?
There's a time and place for everything. If you're going somewhere and you need to put stuff,
thank you.
Yes, then you can wear them. But just as every day, I'm wearing cargo shorts. No, why she got on cargo shorts?
No, she hates cargo shorts.
I don't like them.
Exactly.
No, I don't
I
think
like
they are unattractive.
But they are functional. I'm not looking for attractive.
Don't just wear them because they're clean. If you need.
Okay, when did we pass that law?
It's kind of like.
Wait a minute.
Waders. You wouldn't ever wear waders if you're not going fishing.
When did we pass the law that you can't wear it because it's clean?
Well, I'm just saying that that's not the excuse. You're kind of hard to reason with.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get clarification on
how
this.
do you do it? How do you do it, Derek? I mean, this is day after day.
Well, I drink heavily, Clay, and that's
he's invested in a tequila company.
As he's invested in tequila. Yep.
Yeah, that's how that works. I guess
that's what
here.
George Strait did.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
How's that working out?
Yeah, it's
for him?
working out
Probably
great for
pretty
him.
great.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, he has as much as he wants.
Yeah, that's right.
For that.
Yeah. The king. King. All right. We got Clay Henry here with us. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky and text flying in here. The wrestlers used to do that move, Clay, where they would pretend to be hit while the referee wasn't looking. And be like, hey, that guy hit me. Yep. You got the referee's got his back turned. All kinds of shenanigans that happen when the referee has their back turned.
And and I didn't like it when they pulled stuff out of their shorts. Don't go in your shorts.
No. That's cheating.
Yeah. You
can't have some brass knucks in there or something.
That was going to come back to haunt me.
Yes, I promise you.
Yeah, that was.
I promise you, you'll hear that again.
Oh boy! I mean, but Zach can be bought, Clay. He can be paid to not make
That's a
that.
fact. That is an absolute fact. I will be wearing my Hewlett Packard shirt tomorrow, and then my CRS
we
shirt
all
the next
have
day.
a price.
Absolutely, we do.
I mean, it's like I knew a guy that had a beautiful house on the river, and I mean, it's just like, man, I'm at my place, never going to leave, whatever. The guy walked up and says, hey, I'd like to buy your house. Knocked on his door. I think he parked a boat on the river, walked up the hill, and then knocked on the door. And he's like, no, this house is not for sale. I know it's not for sale, but I'm going to buy it. No, you're not. And he threw out a number. And he goes,
oh, now that changes
you just bought
everything.
a house.
Congratulations.
I mean,
Come
it
on
was
in.
it was a $1.5 million place. And he's like, I give you $5 million. And he's like, well, you can't get a loan for that. It won't, it won't appraise. He goes, I'm about to write you a check. And he did. Everybody has a price.
That's what Howard Hughes did. They were about to kick him out of the Desert Inn, and he just bought the
whole thing.
It's like it's now.
Kick me out now.
All of y'all leave.
That's right. Hey, Clay, where do you come down on Somali pirates? DQ, big fan of the pirates.
That's not true.
Somali pirates. You know what you do with the Somali pirate?
Oh boy.
You put a laser on his forehead and you call in the cruise.
Ooh.
All right. Now we're being told by DQ.
So I was actually
oh no
shared a room in a fishing tournament with a retired CIA guy. I was like, "Did you ever shoot bad guys?" And he goes, "That's boring." I said, "What do you mean?" And I mean, he was in Yemen. He was all over years and years ago. And I was like, "What do you mean?" He says, "You can just put a laser and then call in a cruise. You don't have to get very close to them." And they're gone.
Right.
I think that kind of stuff shows up on the news now, but I don't think it did.
There's a lot of people, you put a laser pointer on their head, they probably change their behavior pretty quickly.
Clay, we got a fishing question. You up for fishing questions?
Love
that. Absolutely.
All right. High Fat Carnivore has texted on the McClarty Daniel hotline. Will you ask Clay? His name is High Fat Carnivore. It's a long story. We don't have time to go down that.
That's a pretty good one.
Yep. Will you ask Clay what the presentation is for the cicada fly he mentioned last week? I'm wondering, it's top water? Question mark. That would be awesome.
It's a dry fly. Yeah, it's a drop fly. It is not a nymph. It's a foam fly, which means it's about 3 inches long, and I've cut it with a cutter. I've stacked 3 layers of different color of foam together and glued it together, then cut it out, and then tied some deer hair and some rubber legs on it. And when it lands on the water, it will just go plop, and fish will come up and and suck it down.
Okay.
It's a dry fly, like a hopper, like a grasshopper.
Okay.
I mean, they just fall out of the tree and they just float on the water, and the fish come up. So the presentation is just get it out there and let it drift.
What was the big topic today at the fly shop? What were people talking about?
Well, it was, a lot of it was, there was an interesting conversation with the UPS driver. He wanted to talk about, Eric Musselman, is he going to be back? It's like, well, ask me something easy. I don't know. The Razorback questions at the fly shop. Yeah, I just kind of look puzzled, like, what?
Yeah.
It's like, I can tell you where to go catch a brown trout, but I don't know the answer to that.
You ever deny that, you Clay Henry? You go, no, man,
that
sorry.
happened 3 times a day, and it was just voice recognition.
Wow. Is it quite a
I always
unique
say,
voice.
Yes, that's who I am.
Yeah. So
I said, no, I'm Chuck Berry. And they look at you, and I said, no, I'm Clay.
You know what's interesting about the I was just thinking about this, about the whole will Musselman leave or whatever. The last coach in a maybe any sport that I can think of to leave here for another job was, I believe, Ken Hatfield.
Yeah, he left, and so did Sutton. Sutton left for Kentucky.
But it's been like almost
He
40
crawled to
years since that.
Kentucky.
That's what he said. That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it doesn't happen very often.
Yeah. But yet it's still something that people are on the front of people's minds, I guess. I don't know. I don't think Louisville's that great of a job.
Does not seem likely to me.
But if a UCLA job became available, that would be where I would be a little bit curious as to what he would do. Gary Blair did leave here after the squabble over a few dollars. Yeah, that was,
Well, I don't. Yeah, but I mean, that was almost like, man, he got run off, didn't he?
pretty much. Yeah, that's the way I always thought it happened. There was, and then he won a national title to Texas A&M and got the court named after him. So did pretty good. I mean, yeah.
So, yeah, it also is always to me interesting. You know, when Dave and I've never done anything in men's basketball for anybody to have the court name. I mean, there's no Shelby Metcalf court or anything like that.
Right. Yeah. Okay, we got Clay Henry with us. So your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky. Let's see here. Doug in Mountain Home says Hatfield was ran out of town.
I mean, you could say that, yeah.
Yeah. What was that? He Frank didn't like the way he was running the offense, or what happened there?
Yeah, I mean, well, I think fans didn't like it either.
Right.
I mean, it's the flex bone.
All that winning. All that winning they were doing wasn't fancy enough.
Oh, I mean, and then it's, and I've heard this too. Well, the SEC, the Southwest Conference was down. Everybody was on probation. Give me a break.
Yeah.
I mean, went to back-to-back Cotton Bowls. I don't care. So I'm a Ken Hatfield guy, so I don't like these discussions too much.
Yeah, we liked him too.
Yeah. School history.
We like him too. He came in here and spent time with us one day many years ago.
He is the most accommodating, the nicest. So that was during my time at the Tulsa World. He was head coach at Arkansas. And so one week I'd go see Barry Switzer. The next week I'd go see John Cooper at Tulsa. Next week, Jimmy Johnson, Oklahoma State. And then the next week it'd be Ken Hatfield. He'd give me an hour every time. I mean, I just like, how good is this? And it was just, I mean, it was like you were talking to your uncle. It was just so good. And so that's a little bit of a sore subject to me.
So what is did people think back then that like you couldn't run that in the SEC or what, or they were just not mean? Well, that offense, the flex bone or whatever.
Well, no, he was already. I mean, Jack Crow was the head coach when they went into the SEC, so he'd already left.
Okay, so that didn't have anything to do with why people were upset about it. Okay, all right.
No.
Okay.
It's the irony is that Jack Crow was calling the plays and they made him the head coach. Mm-hmm. Or I say they, was one man then.
Yeah.
He was about to get on the plane with Ken Hatfield to go to Clemson, and Ken is like, hey, I think there's a phone call for you. You don't need to get on the plane. And he was right.
Yeah.
He's going to be the head coach.
Yeah, Jack told me that they grabbed him on the tarmac and turned him right around, and he accepted the job. What's funny about with the flex bone won't work and all this kind of stuff. Nebraska ran it into the late 90s, into the 2000s. Ran that very similar offense. Won a national title. Actually, won 2 national titles. Played for a third using that very same offense.
Yeah.
But you know this as well as anybody. If you block it, you carry and you don't turn the football over, you're going to win more games than you lose.
It's about players.
Yes.
It's about players. And if you got the horses, I mean, you go back and, when you had Greg Pruitt and Joe Washington and Billy Sims. You know, it's Jamel Holloway and Thomas Lott. I mean, that was a tough thing to stop. I don't care. I mean, it's if you didn't have them, it was a little easier to stop.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you go back and you look at what Ken Hatfield had. You know, guys like Barry Foster and Quinn Grovey. And that's tough. I don't care what offense you played in with those guys. They're going to score touchdowns. And then defensively, you had Steve Atwater and Wayne Martin. Give me a break. Those guys were studs. I mean, he had players.
He did.
He recruited those players. Yeah.
Yep. Let's see here.
I mean, Steve Atwater came here to run the Flexbo.
Right.
That's right. He was a quarterback when he got here.
He was a quarterback, and he was a great basketball player.
He couldn't throw, though.
Oh, no, he couldn't throw. I mean, it was like
kind of central to the quarterback thing.
It was like 30 minutes, and it was like, yeah, I think I'll go play defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is part of it, being able to throw.
I forgot that. Somebody told us that we had on one day, told us that Atwater came as a quarterback.
Yeah.
That's
wild to think about. I mean, one of the best safeties in NFL history came to school as a quarterback.
I can tell you another one. And you're talking about two of the greatest defenders in Arkansas history. This is way before your time, but you can go look in the record books. Cliff Powell, who was the middle linebacker, in the shootout 69, 68, 69. And he's, like all-time tackle list. He was a quarterback at Eudora High School for my wife's father. He was a quarterback. Yeah, I mean, he ran on the state championship 400-meter relay team. And he could fly, but that made him a great linebacker too.
Mm-hmm.
But he was, he was an option quarterback in high school. So many great players were. I mean, it's kind of like if you look at a baseball team, and I'm talking about Van Horn's teams. All these guys were shortstops. When they were 14, 15, 16, 17. They might turn out to be pitchers. They might turn out to be center fielders. But at some point, they were the best player on their team, and they were a shortstop. Same thing with high school football. A lot of quarterbacks.
Yeah. Did you catch any of the baseball this weekend?
I watched almost all of it, and that's it's one of my. I grew up as a baseball player. I was a baseball player before I was a golfer. Grew up at Ray Winder Field, bat boy, ball boy, whatever you want to say, concessions. Played a lot of baseball, and I just absolutely love to watch baseball. So, yeah, I mean, I came in from the river. I love baseball from the center field camera. It's just, to me, and it's so much better than watching in person to see from the center field camera.
Yeah.
Be able to watch the catchers and see what's going on. I'm not saying I don't like to sit, behind home plate. That's good too. But watching baseball with the center field camera is just delightful to me.
Yeah, and you get to watch all the movement and everything.
Absolutely.
And this is it's pretty promising. It's early in the year. It's the first of 10 SEC series, but you can't do much. I guess they could have done better. They could have allowed 0 runs in three games.
How about this? They could have thrown 3 no-hitters. That would have been better.
Silly. That's like Little League stuff.
I know
there.
it is. Yeah. But
Amazing.
you go back to Hagen Smith. I think he threw like 6 no-hitters in high school at Bullard, Texas.
Did he really?
He did not play travel ball. All he did was high school baseball. That's how they got him to campus. Because if he'd have played travel ball, he played Bullard is small school baseball. And I feel sorry for like a 2A team hitting against him.
Oh, can you imagine that? Oh, man,
We're
coming into the low 90s and 2A.
Yeah.
No.
So he's done stuff like strike them all out. He's done that.
Yeah.
No hitters, strike out 99%, just like he did Oregon State.
Wow, insanity. Yeah, that's pretty rarefied stuff.
They hit this weekend. They were hitting the big flies this weekend.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt he runs down Nick Schmidt this year for the strikeout record. Do you?
Yeah. No. Well, he's got 100 to go. If he all he's got to do is stay healthy, because it's going to be, he's going to get what, 12 or 15 more starts, depending on how far they go in postseason.
Right.
Maybe as many as 14 more starts. Well, it's 10 a start. I mean, that's an average for him.
Yeah, that's kind of disappointing when you get 10.
That could be another 140 strikeouts.
Wow.
Yep.
He's just got to keep the pitch count down.
Scott Tabor's about to get past too. Scott's my insurance guy. I like to call him whenever somebody passes it. But
yep.
But there's some records that will never be touched. I think he's got like 30 complete games or something like that. Well, nobody pitches a complete game.
No, you're not going to do that. Yeah.
I mean, he was doing 8 to 10 a year. Now, I will joke with him. There was a time when the Southwest Conference, there were a lot of places that they didn't have lights, so they would play 2 7-inning doubleheaders on Saturday. Well, he'd get a complete game.
Yeah, he is. He's 97 from the all-time mark. If this is accurate here,
It's all SEC teams the rest of the way, and there's going to be some tough games. It's not going to be easy, but I don't bet on many things, but I might bet on that record to fall.
Yeah, I mean, he's less than 100 away with, like you said, still at least 10 and probably more than that starts left.
He's got that slider is a Steve Carlton slider that is a swing and miss pitch, and lefties throwing a slider, that's right-handed hitters, they feast on that.
Yeah, but
they can't hit it. The right-handed hitters, I mean, they're missing it by 6 to 8 inches.
Nobody has yet. Nope, they have not.
And they're not even fouling at all.
Nope, making any contact at all. All right, we'll have more with Clay coming up here in a moment on Ruscin and Zach. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky. Let me tell you about the Lindbergh team and how they are ready to help you. And if you're looking to buy or sell your home in our area, Matt had been living in Rogers and had a beautiful home that he wanted to sell, but he wasn't sure where to start. So he did some research, and Matt decided to enlist the help of the Lindbergh Real Estate Group. The Lindbergh Real Estate Group listed Matt's home competitively, and within just 6 days, they had an offer for $2,000 over asking price. Matt was thrilled with the quick sale and the extra money he received from the sale. Throughout the entire process, the Lindbergh Real Estate Group provided exceptional service, keeping Matt informed every step of the way with expert marketing and negotiation skills. The Lindbergh Real Estate Group showcased its commitment to exceptional service and client satisfaction. Matt could not have been happier with the outcome and was grateful for the help he got from the Lindbergh Real Estate Group. Yes, say goodbye to guesswork and hello to real insights. Tara's home value estimator is a game changer for sellers. Find out more at LindberghTeam.com and click on Home Estimate, and you can see how much your home is worth within seconds. From the local experts at the Lindbergh Real Estate Group, the team that has sold over $1 billion in real estate, the agents I would trust if I was selling my home. It's all at LindberghTeam.com, LIMBIRD, LindberghTeam.com, or Google Lindbergh Real Estate Group to check out the over 900 5-star reviews at LindberghTeam.com.
Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel Hotline. 866-285-4005. McClarty Daniel, a vehicle for every lifestyle.
Hey, y'all, it's Crystal from Cards. Are you ready for the total solar eclipse on April 8th this year? Did you know this will be visible in the majority of our service area? We are gearing up with portables, roll-offs, and commercial dumpsters. No job is too small or too big. RV parks, state parks, rest stops, events, whatever it may be, we here at Cards can handle it. Mention the Ruscin and Zach Show to receive special event pricing on the total solar eclipse. You can sign up today online at cardsrecycling.com or give us a call, 877-592-2737.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, U.S. Tax Shield can help you take back control. The IRS can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Our team of tax attorneys can stop collections and get you protected. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the BBB, so call 800-494-6139. U.S. Tax Shield, 800-494-6139.
It's Ruskin and Zach.
Give me the hog truck.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
It's a guy thing. V's Barbershop in Bentonville and Rogers is an authentic, old-fashioned barbershop with quality haircuts for men and boys. V's offers facials, beard trims, and hot lather straight-edge shaves. V's has a friendly atmosphere, and each chair has its own television where you can watch either the game or the news. They incorporate hot towels and shoulder massages into the experience as well. Go online, vbarbershop.com, or the V's app to book your appointment. V's Barbershop. It's a guy thing.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Are you ready to level up your wellness game and feel your absolute best?
You bet, Amber, and the place to do it is Voxy Aesthetics and Wellness.
Voxy is your ultimate destination for all things health and well-being.
Whether you're looking to shed some pounds, boost your energy, or simply improve your overall wellness, Voxy Aesthetics and Wellness has got you covered.
With a team of experienced professionals and a personalized approach, Voxy will help you achieve your weight loss goals like never before.
And folks, if you're struggling with weight loss, fatigue, or even low testosterone symptoms, Voxy has a game changer for you. With our concierge medicine approach, we will be with you every step of the way through your wellness journey.
Semaglutide is a groundbreaking medication that has shown remarkable results in helping people lose weight and keep it off.
And Voxy Aesthetics and Wellness is one of the few places where you can access this life-changing treatment.
Take control of your wellness journey and text Voxy Aesthetics and Wellness today. Text 479-274-8454.
Remember, it's time to invest in yourself and score big on your well-being. Visit VoxyNWA.com. That's VoxyNWA.com.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch? Every day, from lunch to late night. Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Twin Peaks is always adding exciting cocktails to the menu, like the expertly balanced Sincoro Hall of Fame Margarita. Try it at your local lodge today.
Do you have a website that you like, but you hate how much you're paying for it? Let the Modular Orange team convert your current site by saving you money. Keep the site you like, but pay a price you and your budget will love. Modular Orange will convert your site, relaunch it, post it, secure it, and keep it up to date for only $95 per month. And there's no upfront cost or additional fees. Modular Orange will make it quick, easy, and painless. Visit modularorange.com to get started. That's modularorange.com.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McClarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McClarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McClarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
Hi, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Body with their 4029 Get Ready Weather Forecast. Out there this evening and overnight, it's going to be a cold one for us. Temperatures dropping off fast as the sun goes down with clear skies, lows dropping to the upper 20s by tomorrow morning. As we get into our Tuesday afternoon, though, it warms up nicely. The breeze really kicks up. It'll be a windy day, a sunny day, too. Highs mid to upper 60s. And then on Wednesday, even warmer. Highs get to the low 70s with a small chance of a shower or storm. Better chances Wednesday night to Thursday. That's your Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. It's Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, we're back here on Ruscin and Zach with Clay Henry hanging out here on the old program. 866-285-4005. You want to text us here on McClarty Daniel Hotline. Clay, are you in our cavalcade of stars that has to do a bracket in this thing, or?
No one's mentioned that. And
Okay.
I'm not any good at that. I mean, it would be just laughter, at my picks.
DQ tried last year to get none of them right.
Was she successful?
No,
it's just as hard.
Yeah, it's almost more difficult.
No.
I just picked the higher seeded teams, and that works out.
I'm going to flip a coin this year, Clay. That's what I'm going to do.
I think, what was when I finally gave up. We probably Sarah, our oldest, is here with us this week. It's spring break for Rogers Public Schools. She's the principal in Rogers, and she usually sends out an email, and we'll do one. And Becca picks based on uniforms, and she really goes heavily for anybody that wears pastels.
Pastels. Okay. Now that's information we didn't have before.
Like, I like the Stetson uniform better than the UConn uniform. I'm picking Stetson. How about that?
There you go.
I may try that too. I don't know.
All right, go pastel.
I'll go pastels. That's right.
I mean, talking about uniforms, how about those Missouri All Blacks? Yuck.
Not a fan, huh?
I mean, I was just like, okay, we need a little Johnny Cash music. It is just all black.
Ring of Fire.
So, speaking of Ring of Fire, Chuck and I were doing radio years and years ago. This had to be, late 90s. I mean, so that's 25, 26, 27 years ago. And we were, somebody called in, and everybody's always complaining. The band's playing the same songs, at the basketball game. Same songs. And I get it. They're going to play the fight song. You're going to do that. And, what is it? Space Odyssey. What William Tell Overture. You got to play that. And I just threw out, Chuck, we were talking about, how about Ring of Fire? Johnny Cash, Ring of Fire. We got all those trumpets, all those horns. It's a great song with brass. And the next night, they busted out Ring of Fire.
Wow.
So I raised my hand and say that's on me.
It was a request.
And they may have had it in the queue and they were ready to go for a week. Who knows? But it is, to me, it's my favorite song. I played trumpet. I was in the band up until the 10th grade. And I love anything that's heavy with the trumpet flavor. Love mariachi bands. I mean, it's just like, that is just, it's like Cinco de Mayo. I can hardly say that. But when you're in a restaurant and they tried in the mariachi band, I was like, man, I'm going over there and put 20 in the hat.
Oh. All right. We've got Zach here ready to do the poll questions now.
You ready to go?
Yes, sir.
All right, your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale. 479-225-8809 for all of your heat and air needs. Clay, what is better, early lunch or late breakfast?
Oh, late breakfast is a winner.
67.3% of you said late breakfast. True or false? Being efficient at your job just means more work.
That's what happens. Yes.
93.8% of you said yes. Does garlic bread instantly take any meal from a 3 to a 10?
Yes.
77.6% of you. said yes. Should
I love
should jet skis be called a boater cycle?
I never heard of that, but I can get that. Yeah.
64% of you said yes. Should dentures be called substitutes?
Okay, yes.
81.7% of you said yes. All right, you're going with the majority here. I like this. I can't ask you that one.
No, why can't you?
Who was more likely to score in Nashville last week, Bayfall or Ty?
Bayfall.
Perfect. 74% of you said Bayfall. Clay, is there any way of knowing how many?
Is that the one you couldn't ask me?
Yeah, that was one of
Okay,
them. Is there any way of knowing how many chameleons are in a room with you at any given moment?
Can't see it. Oh,
No.
There's no way.
90.1% of you said no. Let's see here. Is it okay to say my dealer delivered the goods when you get your Girl Scout cookies?
That is so good.
I
Yes.
know. 92
Especially when your dealer is 12.
92.6% of you said yes. Clay, at any point during the day, could you be described as one of the seven dwarfs? Grumpy, sleepy, bashful, happy, sneezy, dopey, or doc?
I mean, I could have picked one. I could be all of them.
Then your answer would be yes. 92.8% of you said yes.
Any of
And
them, yes. Dopey especially.
now this is probably something that you've noticed. Does the prescription drug Skyrizi sound like it was named by teenagers?
Yeah. What is that?
We're not sure.
Okay.
91.6% of you said yes. Clay, should every bottle of tequila have a bail bondsman's phone number on it?
Need two.
Two phone numbers, just in case
Person
one's
two.
busy. Yep, absolutely. 92.3% of you said yes on that. Also, Election Day is November the 5th. I don't know if you heard this or not, but Aaron Rodgers is going to run for the vice presidency. Will he be listed as questionable for their game against the New York Jets?
Yes, and they're going to say he's got a heel problem.
68.3% of you said yes.
He's a heel, all right.
Oh, yeah.
He is a heel. That's what I was getting at.
Those are your Ruskin and Zach X polls are brought to you
Yeah,
by
but I mean, he can't be vice president because he tends to go in a cave for a while.
Doesn't. Anyway, those are your Ruskin and Zach X polls are brought to you by Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale, 479-225-8809 for all of your heat and air needs.
I might like to go into a cave for a while.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Quiet. Crying out loud.
They've got. We like to go to Eureka Springs, and they've got. They got tree houses, and they've got like hobbit caves and stuff. I mean, that'd freak me out.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, the ceiling would be short. I wouldn't like that. And there's probably no windows.
In a cave? No.
There are no windows.
No windows in a cave.
So probably is a little loose. It's for sure. There are no windows.
Yeah. Or we've got
hobbits kind of short.
the hobbits are short. Yeah, I believe that's. I believe I heard that. Yeah.
No hobbit cave for me.
No. Okay. We'll be back here in a moment with Clay, and we'll find out what everybody learned coming up here in a moment. Hey, do you have a better bracket than me? You probably do. Well, it's time to prove it. Go to hitthatline.com and enter the bracket challenge presented by On the Mark Sports Bar and Grill in Fayetteville, 810 Billiards and Bowling in Fort Smith, and Shelter Insurance agent Chris Dooley. Registration is easy. Find the contest on hitthatline.com. We'd also like to thank Walk On Sports Bistro, Century Bank of the Ozarks, Cafe Con Chisme, Links at Chaffee Crossing, and Foghorns Wings. Sign up today at hitthatline.com.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
Condolences! The bum's lost! My advice to you is to do what your parents did. Get a job, sir!
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline to join the local conversation on ESPN Arkansas. 866-285-4005. McClarty Daniel has a vehicle to fit both your style and budget. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, you're never too far from a good deal. Visit McClartyDaniel.com to find your next ride. Find your next ride with McClarty Daniel at a price you'll love. Join the conversation on ESPN Arkansas at 866-285-4005.
The tax season blowout sale going on now at Cheap Sleep Furniture and Mattresses. Select sectionals with savings up to $500 starting at $16.96. Sofa and love seat sets as low as $648. Bedroom sets starting at $758. Free motion base with qualifying mattress purchases. Cheap Sleep helping you get more during the tax season blowout. Cheap Sleep Furniture and Mattresses in Bentonville, Springdale, Conway, and Fort Smith. Cheapsleep.net.
You won't miss a moment of the March basketball action at On the Mark Sports Bar and Grill in Fayetteville, now under new ownership. Cold drinks and hot food specialties are sure to score points with your entire crew. Come watch all the madness at On the Mark. 6,000 square feet of sports entertainment, over 40 flat screen TVs, and the best smoked wings. All at On the Mark Sports Bar and Grill, 2588 North Craig Avenue in Fayetteville. Now under new ownership. On the Mark. All the games, all the time.
Are you ready to upgrade your ride? Head on over to McClarty Daniel Country. McClarty Daniel has over 1,000 used cars to choose from, so you're sure to find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. With 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale, you're never too far away from a great deal. But that's not all. If you're looking for something brand new, they've got you covered there too, with a great selection of new cars available for you to upgrade to. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to McClarty Daniel and drive away in the car of your dreams. Online at McClartyDaniel.com.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Walk-Ons is always a win. Whether it's a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weeknight dinner, Walk-Ons has you covered. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers and cocktails. Dig into mouth-watering menu items like po' boys, gumbo, and voodoo shrimp, plus fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads. Find your nearest location in Rogers, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Conway, and coming soon to Little Rock, or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win.
Hey Razorback fans, Alumni Hall is your ultimate Razorback shopping experience. The best and largest selection of licensed apparel for the whole family. Nike, Champion, Columbia, Onward Reserve, Peter Millar, plus Yeti accessories and gifts. Arkansas students, faculty, and military receive 10% off in-store with ID, and you can earn cash back with our Hall Pass rewards. You can get $10 off for every 150 points you earn. Alumni Hall, located next to Whole Foods, or shop alumnihall.com. Alumni Hall, where Razorback fans shop.
This year, we considered hiring an ad agency to help with our marketing.
They pitched impressive visuals and a script that was inspiring.
And exotic animal mascots to help grab your attention.
In the end, we just decided to tell it to you straight. Shelter Insurance has award-winning customer service at affordable rates.
Plus, our local agents are there to help you understand what coverage you need.
Call Derek Wardlow in Rogers or Carrie Earwood in Rogers.
Warm up with hot preseason savings on your choice of New Holland equipment right now at WT Equipment. Get 0% financing for 60 months or a free loader on compacts. Choose 0% financing or cash back on mid-range tractors and on select hay tools. Or get up to $40,000 cash back on a new T7. No matter the job, hurry into WT Equipment today and shop their huge selection of in-stock inventory. Now is the best time to get a truckload of savings on the trusted quality and efficient power of New Holland equipment. Offer ends March 31st. For commercial use only. Customer participation subject to credit qualification at C&H Industrial Capital LLC approval. Standard terms, conditions, and other restrictions apply.
Get ready for adventure with unbeatable deals at Wheels RV now through the end of February. We're rolling out the red carpet for you with our exclusive employee pricing event on select in-stock trailers. That's right. You pay what we pay. It's our way of saying thank you for choosing Wheels RV. Employee pricing on select models. RV show pricing on all new and used inventory. Hurry in. This offer is for a limited time only. Visit Wheels RV today for details and to start planning your next great adventure. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel Hotline, 866-285-4005, the most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
The button gets stuck
There
again.
it goes. There we go.
Sorry.
We're back with Clay Henry here on Ruscin and Zach.
Hey, Clay, I got a fishing question for you.
Oh, yeah.
Russ has a text in. He says,
on the McClarty Daniel
hotline, taking his granddaughters to Eureka tomorrow. Are the white bass running yet?
Well, that's not my game, but it would be close. I mean, I've always felt like sometime between when the red buds bloom and the dogwoods bloom is when the white bass run. And
sounds like a poem.
The red buds have bloomed, and in my yard, I would say we have 17 dogwoods, and about 14 have big buds on them, and I think it could happen in the next day or two. So I would say there's a good chance that they are. Yeah.
Okay. Ty knows all about.
He knows all about the white bass.
White bass. Yeah, that's his expertise right there. Do we have that?
Yeah.
I thought I found it, but I wasn't sure.
Well, I don't hurt yourself.
No, I don't.
I'm sure it's here somewhere.
Yeah. That was a good day. It's a very good day. All right, DQ, what did you learn today?
I learned that Pilates was actually named after a person, Joe Pilates.
Joe?
Wait a minute.
Joseph
Joe
Pilates.
That can't be
Oh
real.
no, he's Joseph. We just call him
Joseph Pilates. I'm not joking.
Hey, Joe Pilates.
No, she's not joking.
That sounds like a fake name for
It
someone
really
that,
does.
that ratted out the mob
Joe
or something.
Pilates.
Joe Pilates.
Nobody would believe. Like if you went up, if
He's
you went
from Jersey City.
yeah. Well, okay. Now if he's
Hoboken.
from Jersey City, then yes, they would believe that.
A wise guy. Huh?
Hey, Clay, I learned today that in the town of Oakland, Florida, men who are able to work but are habitually living on the livings of their wives or minor children are considered vagrants. Others included in this terminology
There's
include
other
people.
names. Yeah.
Yes. Others included in this terminology.
It's a three-letter word.
It includes people who neglect all lawful businesses and are habitually spending all of their time frequenting brothels, casinos, or arcades and liquor shops.
Oh, well. You're going to
Literally just
casino.
Just describe cement head to a T.
That's true. That's very
Oh
true.
boy.
Let's see here. I learned, hey, today's the birthday of the electric shaver.
Hey,
1931,
important.
the Schick was the first electric shaver to go on sale in the United States.
All right.
How about that?
Clay, did you learn anything this week?
This week, I guess I learned. I mean, the thing that kept happening in the baseball game is like, when's the last time they had back-to-back no-hitters? When's the last time they went back-to-back on home runs? So those are kind of things. Learned some history about that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Could be one of those years where there's a lot of things to look up, as in when's the last time this happened or that happened or whatever. So that's definitely the
Learned
case.
that nobody wanted to play Arkansas in the midweek this week. They couldn't find a team that would come to Fayetteville.
Really?
Yeah.
I
So
didn't
they
know
don't
that.
have a midweek. I mean, which kind of works in their favor because they're playing Thursday night at Auburn. We'll play a game Tuesday and then have to get on a flight. I guess that's not hard. They just fly to games now.
Yeah, it's not like they're getting on the
How about
train.
The gymnastics team 198.
Really?
Yeah, they did a
Translate.
198.
198's good.
That's good.
It's the first time ever.
Okay.
That is good. All right.
It's a record. Don't say new record.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can't. Like
Just record.
like first time ever or whatever. Of course, it's the first time ever. It's just the first time. Yeah. Okay. Well, there you have
We
it.
cover all of it.
I think we got most of it. Right?
Go home now.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
Do you really believe, Clay, when Dave says he didn't know that the team was ranked number 1?
I mean, surely Karen told him. I mean, it's like, hey, honey, way to go. Y'all are number 1 again.
Yeah.
But that may not be what they talk about.
Yeah. I don't know. He's like, he said that yesterday or whenever this weekend. He's like, oh, we don't know.
He knows.
Play.
He knows.
Well, you got to
So
mention
he
that in
votes in the
recruiting.
coaches'
right?
poll.
He
voted
votes.
for
He
him.
knows.
It was unanimous.
He didn't vote him. Yeah, he voted himself number 1.
Wait, can you do that?
Yes.
Well, you should.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe that's why I lost all those class elections. I never voted for myself in the.
No, that's not the
for
reason.
treasurer
That is
or
not
whatever.
the- that's not the reason.
You voted for yourself.
Voted twice, Clay. Early and often. That was our motto. Early and often.
You did. You like grabbed a whole box, right in, mailed them in, didn't you?
Yeah. Mail in.
Here's a text out of the 918. Saw the Mizzou bus driving at Pinnacle and Rogers. Would they have bussed all the way from Columbia? You know what? You score one run, ask on the bus ride home.
Walk home.
Yeah, you're not taking the jet home. Hell no.
Yeah. That's a tough job because they really don't, as much as you in Arkansas care about baseball, they do not care at all about it. No. And this is the place that had Max Scherzer go through there. Like, they've had some dudes in that program, but they just don't care about it up there. They don't value
not
it
a
at all.
priority. And I think Eli should get another raise. So, he's propping up the whole thing. He's the only thing they got.
Keeping the whole thing afloat.
Exactly.
Well, maybe he'll make a video asking for money or something.
I don't think he has to. Eli just has to show up.
No. Okay.
They didn't feed him on the way home.
I wouldn't either. You scored one run.
No food.
No, that's right. You don't even get McDonald's on the way home after that.
The guy that hit the home run, he's the only one who got food.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Right. He eats. No one else does. All right. Hey, Clay, thank you so much. We appreciate it, as always.
Enjoyed it. Yep.
All right. That's Clay Henry with us
From the
here
bait shop.
on Ruscin and Zach. Hey, one more note before we depart here. Page 6 is reporting that now Richard Simmons is walking back the comment that he is dying. And he
I don't have the room to process all the things on page 6 right now. I got a video of Kate Middleton that might or might not be her. Now I got Richard Simmons, who was dying 2 hours ago. He's not dying
He's
now.
not dying now. No.
I don't have
His message was to embrace every day that we have.
He said he was dying right there. First paragraph. He said he was dying.
He was misquoted by himself. That's what happened.
You can't take yourself out of context.
He took himself out of context. All right, we're back with more coming up here. Ruscin and Zach.